I see it. I see Hymus. I see all your plans
Guys,
in
we're
there.
streaming. Also, no, we can't. We can't.
Okay.
How to kill everyone? Whoa.
I know, right? That's
Whoa.
crazy.
Oh, and I forgot to share the link to the stream beforehand.
Oh, I forgot to at my Discord. Sorry, guys. Wait a minute.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on, let me send you guys the link in general.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. I appreciate it. Lord. Okay. Cool. Cool beans. Let me make sure I have everything kind of set up. I know that you all are excited for session. Alright. Where we left off. Oh. Is it ready? Alright. Where we left off last session was with all of you leaving the dark arts class to go kind of go about the rest of your day. Goodness. Amber and Carter, you both overheard the student from before mention something very interesting. And then obviously Ryla and August. Ryla, you're being chased by August right now away with his...
It's Augustus!
Well, fucking... I'll call you August just because you said that. No, Augie is chasing Ryla with some kind of gross-looking fingers at this point. And that's where we're gonna start back up. Who we're gonna start with is, I think... not Augie. I feel like that's an after scene after Amber and Carter. Amber and Carter, you left the classroom and heard, I believe, if Amber can remind me, because my brain is farting pretty bad now, that we're in session, of course. What you just heard from the student.
As we were heading to the next class, we hear someone walking past say, "It's happened before," and it's the same girl who talked with me, Amber, about Professor Willow.
This is true. Thank you. I appreciate it. You two hear her say that as she walks past and heads to one of her other classes with her friends. What would you guys like to do? Well, don't be so scared to say anything.
I think Carter would just whip his head around like straight to Amber and be like, "What the fuck?"
Amber is pretty quickly just like, she kind of stares back, like her head follows the girl walking past for a second, and then looks at Carter. Eyebrows kind of scrunched a little bit, just like, it's happened before.
Alright. You see them start to continue walking, and you see the girl kind of lean into her friend and like start like whispering more things. And the friend kind of looks a little like startled by that, and then kind of leans into whisper as they walk past and down a corridor.
Could I try to
so you see them.
eavesdrop?
Yeah, absolutely. That means following them now. You gonna start following them?
As cool as a cucumber as I can possibly be, I am.
Alright, our first roll of the session.
What do I roll?
You need a courage.
Oh.
And then a knowledge,
shit.
most likely.
Whoopsies.
And Carter, you following?
I think Carter would reluctantly follow.
Okay, I got a 13
Courage
on my
as well.
courage. And then you said knowledge.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I got a 17 on my knowledge.
What do you need me to
Wonderful.
roll? Courage and knowledge?
Yep. Because you're also trying to listen, and I presume.
So, courage. Plus knowledge 2.
Oh,
I'm
wow.
glad it was courage and not charisma.
Well, you're not trying to talk to them or anything. You're trying to be snoopy. Alright, you both easily kind of follow them. I mean, right now everyone is leaving classes, so they're all kind of like... It's normal to be following them at this point, just due to the fact that, you know, everyone is going to class, so they just probably assume that you guys are also going to class. You both just kind of listen behind them, and you hear as the girl from before it starts talking, and it's very, very quiet. But Carter and Amber, you both are very, very much able to hear her kind of say, "I heard it happened about, what was it? It was 20 years ago. Again, it was someone had gotten that flower before, and it was stolen back then as well. Or at least it was an attempted, and then they put it in the ministry." And you hear the other girl go, "Really? Well, I mean, if it's in the ministry, why is everyone..." And you hear the other girl go, "Well, yes, it's in the ministry, but I'm pretty sure Professor Willow got a hold of another one, and that's why there's such a funk about it." And you see them turn into a classroom that you guys are not supposed to go into because they're third years.
I think.
No.
Oh. Anyway,
I fear we are gonna move to Augie and Ryla.
I was
Okay.
gonna say, heck out BRB. 1 second, guys.
Yeah. So you get a second. Augie and Ryla. Augie, you are chasing Ryla down this hall with
Chocolate
brown-
fingers.
brown hands
Fingers.
that Ryla and a lot of others, as you are running past, are assuming is not chocolate at this point, especially given Ryla's reaction.
I'm cackling like a madman as I'm chasing after her. I'm like, come here.
You stay away with me with those hands. If you come any closer, I will slap you.
It's just chocolate. It's just chocolate.
No.
I'm just
Do
like
not
waving
touch
the
me.
fingers, you know, like.
You both are going to need a roll in agility.
Okay.
Let me see. Because I think I'm actually proficient.
Oh,
in that.
fuck. Okay. Well, I could just only hope for a good roll.
Agility.
Probably gets worse than that.
No. Oh no. Oh, I fucked up.
Nah. So many explanation points.
I know. Plus one. I got.
Oh!
Yeah, thank fuck.
I wasn't even gonna try and get you anyway.
That's really
Damn.
funny, actually. You're about to get fucked.
I just eat shit.
You might, actually. That's such a bad roll. Ryla, you are running, and at this point, you're honestly kind of getting out of breath. This is a lot of running, and you don't really know where you're going, considering the halls of Hogwarts are fucking awful.
Oh, yeah.
You
Massive.
you turn down a corridor, and it is a dead end. However, you watch as Augie, when you go to turn around, proceeds to eat shit as he quite literally tries to turn the corner, stumbles on his shoelace, and then smacks into like one of the many armor stands off to the side, and he topples over alongside of the armor stands.
I'll laugh. I'm trying to laugh at him. Like, that's what you get for trying to chase me with your poopy fingers.
You poopy
Just
fingers.
chocolate, damn you.
Augie, you are all bent out of shape in like the weirdest position.
Oh,
Hmm.
help
Good
me, please.
Yeah, I'm good.
You both are standing there over Augie. And Ryla, I believe you had either third or fourth of your friends. Were they third or fourth?
I believe you told me they were. Can't really remember. I believe they were like, if I remember
I feel
correctly,
like they're third.
third years, yeah.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure. God, I need to remember my notes better.
Probably good. I need to start taking notes.
It's my fault. I should, as a DM, have way more notes than I do right now.
I completely forgot to take notes for last session, so I'm kind of like
That was
freeballing
my.
it
I
right
did
now.
the same. The notes for last session, I only have up to a certain point, and then like the last thing, I just don't have, and so I'm like, oh, okay, guys, I'm kind of winging
You're
it.
all good.
All right, you notice your friends, kind of in the distance, talking with each other. They're kind of all daring each other to try and sneak into the greenhouse. It seems
The greenhouse.
at night,
That
which you know.
that is not legal.
No, it is not. But you know that's where all this situation seemed to have happened.
Yeah, it is.
And they're saying that they want to do it. They want to sneak in, see if it's possible.
That is not a great idea.
Are you gonna tell them that as they're walking past?
Yeah, I'm gonna be like, guys, don't think sneaking the greenhouse is a smart idea. Only saying that because, given the circumstance of what happened and how I got in trouble earlier, you all need to keep on a watch because a lot of teachers are on edge right now. They're keeping close eye on everyone and everything.
You see them watch you for a second and look amongst each other and say, well, I don't see why not. I mean, it's sort of a challenge that's going around, just seeing if we can sneak in, just given that someone clearly snuck in and is pulling some sort of prank on Miss Willow.
Well, yeah, but given what's happened already, everyone's on edge. Imagine the consequences that's going to come with if you guys were to get caught.
They kind of glanced amongst each other. Go ahead and roll charisma.
Gotcha. Thank goodness, I'm really charisma. Okay. Just kidding,
They
bad
look
rolls
at
today.
you, they look at each other, and they say, you know, Ryla, we didn't realize how uncool you are. I guess we'll go ahead and do it on our own. You have fun with your little Gryffindor friend. And they turn and walk away.
Yeah, I mean, he's not really a friend, more of an acquaintance.
You tell them that as they walk away, but they don't stop.
Well, I'll get him again next time, guys. It's all good.
God, they're like 11, 12-year-old, like, I got this, guys. Like, I'll get them again.
I'll get him again next time.
So cute and innocent. But yeah, you kind of left there in the hallway, Augie and Ryla. You kind of just sat there.
I'm just gonna start laughing at him. Laughing at Augie.
Laughing at Augie.
That's what you get, Augie.
Is she close?
I I would say not really. You're like on the ground, and she's like, you're gonna have to roll an agility to get out of this position. I'll be real. You are tangled up in an armor stand right now.
Oh.
Like on the ground that you've knocked over, by the way, and it's now yelling at you.
Hey, that's what you get for getting in my way, man. Come on, what's the big idea? Stand in the middle of the hall like that? Come on, man. That's
you hear it cool. Say, "We're off to the side. You have no excuse."
Sure, yeah, totally.
The headmistress will be told about this and your rowdy behavior knocking over.
Oh.
Oh yeah. Do you even know my name? That's what I thought, and then I tried to get up.
Augustus.
Did you say his name?
Yeah.
Now I know your name.
I look over to Ryla and with just like a hurt like puppy eye look like.
What do you want me to do?
Getting up.
You're gonna try and getting up?
Yeah, I'm gonna try and get up.
Go ahead and roll that agility.
Fine. God, mother trucker! Every time I keep doing it. That's gonna be a problem for me. That's gonna be a problem.
He did it again, folks. Really? 2 exclamation points.
I got a 7.
Good lord. You get up, but you like fall over and kind of knock one of the like armor stand's like hands like away from the armor stand, and he like looks to you more and then just kind of turns to like grab it and get.
I'll grab it for him. I'll grab it to him. I'll grab it for him with my chocolate hand.
Good lord.
And I'll give it to him.
You do that. He looks at it, grimaces, and says, "Yeah, I am going to tell the headmistress about you."
What do you mean? I did nothing wrong.
Thank you, Armor Stand. Thank you. He needs to be notified about this.
He dusts off the like chocolate on his like armor and then gets situated back in position and goes completely stone. So unmoving.
You know what? I'm just gonna wipe the rest on him. I'm gonna wipe my hand off on this motherfucker.
That is actually disgusting.
Are you wiping your hand off of an ancient? Okay.
I'm like 10 years old. I don't give a shit.
Go ahead. Yeah, no, absolutely you can.
He's gonna be in trouble.
You know what? I'm already gonna get in trouble. He doesn't. He's so angry at this point. He just doesn't care. He just doesn't care. He's already gonna get in trouble again. So he's
go right ahead.
Fucking wipe that shit off, and then I'm gonna start running after Ryla again.
You wipe the rest of it off, so you're just chasing Ryla now. Apparently.
No.
All right, we're gonna go back to Amber and Carter, respectively.
Hey.
The voice crack. Amber and Carter, where we left off, you guys had followed them to a stop at the outside of the kind of third year classroom, and you kind of just standing there. What do you guys want to do? Or say. After you heard what you heard.
What's that mean?
Amber like stops right outside the door to the classroom, grabs Carter, like turns around, grabs Carter's hand, and starts walking back towards the direction they were going before.
You do.
Okay, so it's happened before. So this isn't like a new thing, because they've already had. Okay, there's a lot to think about. maybe we just meet up with the others or something, or go to our next class for now, and we can debate.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of questions right now, and there's not a lot of answers. And so I think it would maybe be best if we like took a minute and like sat on our info and like tried to figure it out on our own, maybe.
But like, where's somewhere that we can meet that people won't hear what we're saying?
The library. Honestly, we could probably meet most places and just do like. Do any of us know a charm to like make it so others can't hear us?
I don't think
That's not taught until second year, so no.
I think we know shit.
I think I sound. Wait. I may have heard it because I know it's either a first year or a second year spell. So give me a second. Let me look. I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think so. You guys are. No.
I mean,
you can learn it from someone, but right now you don't know it.
Let's just meet in the library after class to talk about it.
Yeah, and we need to make sure to let Ryla and Augie know as well.
And then Carter would just like look down the hall and be like, "Wait, where'd they go? They were just by us. Wait."
Can I just like skulk back into view or something?
No, because we're moving on to next scene.
All right.
We're moving things along a little bit better this time around. I'm not gonna.
I mean, I was just gonna say to try and meet back up, but yeah.
No, I mean, you guys definitely did. You likely kind of reconvened and told each other about what happened.
Oh, you made me lose my third-year friends.
You're welcome.
Augie's fault.
LOL.
You're welcome. What can I say except you're welcome?
I'm gonna get copyrighted.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, we're gonna copyright.
No! The copyright, no!
Not the copyright.
Wow.
Yes, you all kind of reconvened, told each other kind of the information that you figured out, and later tonight, during dinner, you all see the headmaster kind of head up to the podium. And I am going to do an old man voice for this, so, you know, you guys are going to get an old man, because he's an old man, and you're just going to call him headmaster. I don't remember what I named him, and I don't have his... No, headmistress, you're thinking, is Weasley.
Oh, yeah.
Different thing. There's like a chain of command.
I got you.
Yep. You see an older man. You know him as the headmaster. He says, God, give me a second. Gotta get the old man voice.
Okay.
Students are reminded
Perfect.
to stay in their dormitories at night. Prefects and staff will be monitoring the grounds closely. We ask that you do not, once again, leave your dormitories at night. And he kind of looks around the cafeteria situation, the dining area, at everyone who kind of is just looking at each other, and then he nods and goes to sit down to eat.
Can Amber lean over? Okay, so we're at dinner. Are we all sitting with like our houses?
You don't have to. It's very clear. Like it's like you like go in with your houses, but you can sit like with your friends. They're not going to stop you from doing that.
I'm assuming Amber and all of them sat together.
Yes.
Amber's gonna lean over to whoever's closest, which in my head would be Carter, because I feel like that would just make sense for Amber. And
I think that we're scheming all day.
Yeah, she'd just be like, "You don't think that was because of me, do you?"
No, not at all.
Wait, did you guys sneak out a little bit? Oh yeah, in the first. Yeah. I'm like, when the hell did that happen? What are you talking about?
Second circle.
Think all the way back to the first session.
Hey man, I have a memory of a goldfish. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm trying. But okay. I'll be like, I wonder what that's all about. That's what I'll actually say. That like, I wonder what all that's about.
You look up and Amber looks guilty.
What did you do? Wait. I'm pretty sure we talked. Did we talk about this?
We did.
Yeah, you guys
Ryla
know.
did.
And he just like puts his head in his hand. He's like, oh man.
It could
I'm
also
sorry.
be, if Ryla remembers, apparently there's a dare going around.
Yeah, there is.
I
Oh, you trying to tell them?
mean, it's up to you. I don't care.
Oh, my bad.
Maybe
It's
help
just
us
information
socially
you
inept,
know.
okay?
Sorry. Alright, I'm gonna lean it over and be like, or it could be about the dare that's going around by sneaking into the greenhouse at night.
Why is that a dare?
My third-year friend said it's like a dare challenge or something since every teacher's like on edge and it's on like high alert right now.
Okay, but why is the dare for the greenhouse?
Since everything's been happening in the greenhouse.
Well,
The flower, Mrs. Willow. It's all
Pretty
been
much
in
the
greenhouse.
third years are being kind of assholes. And yeah, let me clarify. Third years of being kind of assholes are thinking, hey, clearly someone pulled a prank on Miss Willow, right? Someone stole that flower. Let's go steal other shit from her, is what's happening.
Oh.
So, yeah, they're being little shits. And they're pretty much daring each other to try and sneak in. No one else has been successful, by the way. There's been a very clear, like, no one else has made it to the greenhouse at all.
okay.
Hear me out.
Oh, God, is Carter about to...
Oh no. Okay.
Wait,
I'm hearing
We're
you
hearing
out.
you out.
We could
Right.
go to the greenhouse.
Why would we go to the greenhouse?
Get some answers.
I mean,
some
I do
answers.
agree that it would be a good place to investigate, but I do worry if no one else has been there, if third years haven't been able to go in there. I mean, they know more spells than we do at this point.
Mm-hmm.
So, if you look at it from like a percentage standpoint, they would have a better chance because they have more tools in their arsenal. But I mean,
Basically, what makes you think that we're gonna be successful if third years can't even get in there?
We're smaller. I don't know. Be less. We're less noticeable.
Let's
to be fair, I don't know. I don't think it'd be the worst idea because I do think it's really obvious that Professor Willow knows a lot more and is really entwined in this than she's willing to admit or let on or anything like that. So it probably would be helpful to be able to sift through some things.
Yeah, what if we get caught? Again.
I mean, the worst that could happen is like detention again, right?
Or worse.
They wouldn't like expel us for anything like this. We're sneaking around. Everyone is. Right.
And it's not allowed if we get caught sneaking around.
I don't know.
We're in
I
deep,
don't want to
deep
be.
trouble.
I don't want to get expelled.
I assume what's happening is we're thinking it might be a good idea to go to the greenhouse, but there's also the divide of if they should or not.
Yes.
Y'all don't want to get in trouble.
No, I don't want attention again. I'm gonna have. If I ever taking full blame for that, I won't be taking it this time.
Could we just go in like the middle of the day when like it's normal?
So when you have classes.
Yeah, but then just like keep an eye out.
Oh yeah. I will. Wait.
And if anybody asks, we just say, "Oh, we're doing extra credit."
Highness,
extra credit.
Mm-hmm.
did we learn the like that lock picking spell yet? I think you said something about that during one of our
Aloha Mora?
Yeah.
I don't believe so. I think I told you can. No, you do. You have it.
Okay.
You do.
What if we just sneak into the greenhouse during the day? I mean, right after class, one of us could, I don't know, distract.
Yeah, just in between classes, just say, "Hey, we're working on stuff."
10 to 15 minutes in between classes. I'm letting you know, like.
Then our lunch break. Jeez.
Yeah, I mean,
I want to take my lunch break to eat. Actually, thank you very much.
Here's the thing, guys. There's a possibility that like Professor Willow might not be in her greenhouse during lunch or something, but that's not a guarantee, and people might still come in and out. So we don't know for sure if that would actually be time when no one would be in there. And between classes, there's only like 10-15 minutes. And that's not a lot of time to sift through things.
I'm gonna ask you all to roll just a knowledge, and this is like a knowledge roll, because I'm gonna give you information depending on what you roll, and I feel like it's information you would know, so I'm like, I'm gonna give it to you, but you need to roll knowledge for it, because I feel like some of you wouldn't know.
Okay.
Yeah, like Ryla. Which
Dude, I've been getting the crappiest rolls today.
Oh my god, that was
amazing. I know.
Carter's having the opposite effect right now and is having phenomenal rolls today.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's an unnatural one. Sorry to say.
Oh, is it -2, not -1?
Yes, it's -2.
Damn.
What is it?
A dirty, stinky one.
A dirty, stinky one, yeah.
Amber and Carter are like the detectives, and then Ryla and Augie are just like the sidekicks.
Good lord. No, they're not sidekicks.
You know what, Dylan? You're the side character. I'm after the main character.
To be fair,
Frick you, get out of here.
Amber's literal whole thing is knowing shit. This is all she has, okay?
See, all I can do is talk to people.
You're very charismatic, and that's great.
Mm-hmm.
Carter has street smarts.
No, you don't, Dylan. No, you don't, Carter.
Street smarts.
I feel that's not it.
You all... Okay, beautiful.
Sorry.
Augie and Ryla, you both don't know shit, so I'm not gonna give it to you. I don't even know what to give. No, I really don't. Like, I'm letting you know, like, this is like such like a niche thought that I don't think either of you would have thought about.
Okay.
In regards to this. However, Amber and Carter, you both know that the lunch period, all right, switches out. So during one lunch period, people are in classes, and during another lunch period, people are also in classes.
Okay.
So there's different like times. So it's not like everyone is at lunch at the same time.
Well, would we have any idea when? Because the teachers would have a lunch break. Do we have any idea when that would be?
It is usually during the first quarter. So the first lunch period is when half of the teachers have lunch breaks at. Professor Willow is part of that group. However, the reason I wanted you to roll due to this is because Professor Willow is known to go into her greenhouse during that time to water her plants. That is just something that is part of her schedule.
Okay.
And something that is you should know about.
Let's just murder her.
No,
like
I like to think that all of us are like discussing, and then Amber and Carter just both like stop completely talking and like think for a second, and then like, oh, that's not gonna work.
Yeah, because in both periods, one she is doing like watering and stuff like that, and then in the second one she has like a club for like herbalism. So like during the second lunch period.
Okay.
Yeah, Amber like sits there thinking for a second and then goes, actually, lunch would be a horrible idea.
Can I ask something really quick?
Yeah, what's up?
So, during this class, is there like, we've been here for like how long? Like a couple of weeks now, right?
I think like about a month.
So have we like ever done like some outdoors classes or have we like gone out of like the herbology class to do anything, you know, like the okay.
No, yeah, I mean, if you mean like, the only outside class aside for herbology is flying, and it's in the field, like in the
well, no, what I mean is like to look at like things in nature, you know, like magical okay.
No, it's all in the herbology, because the herbology building, if you don't know what it looks like, is fucking huge. Like, I can show you really quick on my end. Herbology.
Because what I'm trying to get at is like, what if while we're all, I don't know, working in one of these little plant rooms or something with the teacher there, what if one of us tried to slip away for a minute or two?
The problem is other students, as well as just like I mean, like you can
whole group.
Yeah, like
I'm not talking about like a whole group. I'm talking about like
I'm saying that would be sneaking away from a whole group of people. So like there's a pretty high chance that one of them will see you.
Yeah. Like imagine you're okay, let's be so real, and I'm gonna sit here and tell you this from the perspective from what I want you to understand. If you are in like, let's say like fucking middle school, right? You are all in like an area, right? Because I'm sure you guys have taken agriculture in a class. You all are in an area. The teacher is talking, whatever. You say you're in an area, right? The teacher is talking to you. It's in class. Everyone is surrounding like an area, right? Everyone can see each other. One kid decides to just try and walk away from the group to the door to leave. Would at least one person look at that kid? No, when I say it like that,
but
that's exactly how that would be, buddy.
I know, but I'm thinking like there's like a main area, and then like
there's literally a stairway up. There's literally a stairway up to like a door outside into more herbology sections, but it's a stairway up in a very open room.
Right. Hear me out. Who do we know anybody who is a big distraction?
Oh my god.
Amber turns to Augie.
I mean,
I want to tell you, I really do, because I feel like you guys are like making a plan for getting out of the herbology room, but the flower was inside of the herbology room where class is being held. I'm confused what the plan is.
I think the DM wants us to do it at night, like normal fucking people.
Wait.
So maybe we should.
Why are you trying? I'm genuinely, as a DM, I do want you to do that because I'm confused what you are doing.
What I mean, hey, if we just accidentally end up in the wrong room, we could just be like, oh, we accidentally turned a wrong corner. Sorry, my bad. But like, if we go in there at night, we're like, oh, well,
everyone else is doing the dare, so we tried to do it too.
Yeah.
I mean,
There's literally an excuse for you.
So,
I guess.
Here's my hypothesis, guys. Here's my conclusion. I think we do need to do it at night because we can't do it during the day during launch because she's either watering or she has her club that she hosts for her biology. We can't do it in between classes. There's not enough time, and even then, she might be in her classroom between classes. I don't know why she wouldn't.
What about dinner?
Dinner, there's too many people out and about, I think someone would see us. I genuinely hate to admit it, I think we do just need to sneak out of our dorms and try to get in there. And then if we happen to be caught, we can just be like, oh, I'm so sorry, like, it was the dare. I was dared to do it. Everyone's doing it. And it would be fine.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't really trust the fat lady. I don't really trust the fat lady. If I go up there and then try and leave during bad hours, then well, you know what they say about fat ladies and singing.
What?
I go.
What do they say about fat ladies and singing? Wait.
It's not over until the fat lady sings, and if I come back, it's over for me because she's gonna stop singing.
I mean, yeah, I guess that is true. I can learn pretty easy. I did before already, and the only reason I got caught is because I was kind of out in the open.
I guess I could try and sneak out. I guess since my third year friends are going, I can just, go along with them.
What about you, Carter? Do you think you'd be able to get out? Okay.
Yeah.
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 Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, is there something you can do with the fat lady to make her not?
Thing?
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
keep her mouth
Can
shut.
you bribe her?
have I seen her sleep before? Because I mean, like, they're people. They gotta like.
They do, yes.
And okay.
But to get into the...
Exactly, that's the thing.
You do need to talk to her because you need to give her your...
Maybe...
You could just say please.
Can I try and think of, like, any... There's gotta be some Gryffindors that get up to no good, right? Kind of sneak out and stuff. Have I ever seen anyone, like, come back at, like, odd hours? I would like to say that since Okay.
I mean, you do have Amber's brother.
Oh my! I was about to say I could. If you're not sure, I'm sure my brother's gotten out before. I could always ask him.
I don't know. I mean, I think we're cool, but I got an 11.
Is that high enough, or should I go ask my brother?
You might want to go ask your brother.
And Amber watches Augie's face get really the gears are really turning, and Amber just sighs and stands up and walks over to wherever her brother is sitting. And she's gonna tap her brother on the shoulder to get him to turn around.
Yeah, he does. He looks up to you and he goes, "Hey, Amber. What can I do for?"
So I had a question. How exactly do you go about? And she looks around to make sure there's no teachers right around her.
He's sitting by his gaggle of friends that usually do whatever the fuck he says. So
okay. How do you go about leaving the Gryffindor tower and getting back when they're sneaking out?
Ooh. Yeesh, sis. You have a boyfriend you weren't telling me about.
No! Are you? No!
Alright.
You know my focuses are on my studies.
Alright, you could be studying a boy. If you are, I won't tell Mom.
Amber looks horrified.
He definitely would tell Mom. You know this. He would make fun of you.
Yeah. I am not
and he also would not approve. Alright. Fine, yes, there is a way. But why do you need to know?
You know the, dare that's going around? Me and my friends want to give it a try.
You see him get excited. You see him smile all big. And he's like, Amber Appleby, you are trying to get involved with her. Alright, I'm in. Alright. And he kind of stands up a bit. He's like, show me your friends. Come on. He kind of leads you away towards where he assumes your friends are.
Amber walks back with her brother towards the group of friends, and she looks clearly, embarrassed. She's kind of looking down. Her cheeks are a bit red. She's just like, oh.
Aww. He walks over with y'all and kind of sits between you and Augie and kind of just, leans on the table. He's like, all right, this is your gaggle. This is your friend group. You want to do this there, right? So, this one's part of your group. And he kind of points to Augie.
I look away, put my head up, and I was like, oh, yep, I am.
Yeah, he's the one I'm actually asking for, because the rest of us can, get out of our house is okay, but we're not sure what to do about the lady.
I see, alright. So what I can do is I can just open it for you when you're on the way back. You just tell me kind of time period that you're going to be back at, and I'll open it for you.
Okay. So
you can get out alright. She's probably going to be asleep. She usually is. Usually.
Okay.
And so, what you're going to have to do is just tell me a period of time that you're likely going to be back, and I'll wake up and come down and open it for you.
So, we all know that curfew's at... We all know that curfew's at, 9, right? That's what time it is?
Yeah. It's 9, yeah.
Wait.
Curfew's at 9. I don't think we should leave right at curfew. I think that'd be too suspicious.
He nods.
What if we left at left our dorms at I don't know, maybe 11 o'clock or midnight, and then came back at how long do we think it would take? 2 hours? Maybe.
You see your brother kind of shrug. He's like, I don't know what you guys are doing. He's like, I think you guys are doing it there.
Wait. My cat, she absolutely loves me. And she can't go very long without me. And she has this supernatural sense whenever I'm nearby. So before I leave, I can just hand you my cat, and then she'll go nuts whenever I'm nearby. So then, you can just open up the door.
Amber's judging.
I'm letting you know, this is not a thing, but I think it's funny enough that he fully believes it's a thing. That I'm like, this is what he believes. And it could be a thing. You don't know, because Augie's cat does seem to love him.
Are you sure that your cat can just, sense
100%. 100%. No doubt.
Okay.
No doubt.
How about we believe him and take him up on his word and let it happen?
I was about to say, if you're sure, then I'd say it's fine, and as long as you're okay with that, with the cat telling you to let him back in, I guess.
On the offhand that, I'm kind of maybe possibly, definitely for sure, not wrong, but just off the offside that I am wrong. We should probably decide on a time.
I like the thing he fully just wanted to show off his love and with his cat and connection of some way.
Completely. Okay, so let's leave our dorms at midnight. I think that's a good time. And let's say we'll come back 2 a.m. 2 hours, plenty of
2
time
a.m.
to do everything we need to
2
do.
a.m.
I was like way past my bedtime. We're 11 years old.
Suck it up!
Suck it up, bitch!
Suck it up. Excuse me, Augie, did you just curse?
No.
Augie, we're 11. Come on now, boy. Are you serious?
No, but like, we don't want to leave too early. Like, because if we leave right at curfew, I'm sure that stuff will be even crazier. So if we left later, the security will be less overwhelming. That's my presumption, at least.
Sorry.
Okay. I can agree with that.
Ignore me.
What?
Yeah, it was entirely his fault.
Does that sound like a good plan? Or...
Who left? Oh, Augie did.
No. Sorry about that.
Yeah, good. Just the hello there.
Ember's waiting for other people to say if they're okay with that plan or not.
Guys, come on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess. You see your brother cackle and kind of slam down on the table and is like, alright, I'll see you then. And he like heads off to his friends and throws like an apple at one of their head. It's like, it bounces off. It was really aggressive, actually.
Ember like waves at her brother by, like, thank you.
Gives you like a wave. He seemed, you know, when you get like a notification on like if your like characters like the character you're interacting with approved or something. This motherfucker would clearly say he's proud of you and he approves. The motherfucker is so happy. He seems so happy that you're like doing some like mischievous shit.
He just wants his sister to get into mayhem.
Yep, absolutely.
Real. Okay. Alright, so that's the plan. Tonight. 12 a.m.
You guys gotta figure out a meeting spot.
We're leaving. Where would we know? Me trying to see the map. Doesn't show the map. Do we know where would be like a kind of in the center of all of the dorms? At Hogwarts, and I can roll like knowledge for it if needed or something.
I'm actually just looking into it. I don't actually
I can see
know.
that.
We have to meet up in an area that just
Unless we want to try to like meet up at the greenhouse, but I feel like that'd be a bad idea.
No, that would be a bad idea.
The Forbidden Forest. I'm kidding.
If someone was like, if someone got caught, we wouldn't know.
Yeah.
Oh, we do need.
Wait.
Oh, we need a way to tell each other if we get caught. Do we know?
We just start screaming as loud as possible so you can hear us.
Screaming, I'm caught! I'm caught!
I'm caught!
If
Alright, I think that's a good idea actually though.
we need a way to tell each other if we get caught. I don't think screaming.
I mean,
would
I'll
be
just
the
do that.
best idea.
Hey man, my father once told me, snitches get stitches.
Oh my god. What are you on about?
That's some Slytherin,
Ravenclaw.
Hey,
wisdom
there's
right
times
there.
where you can shut the fuck up. No.
Whoa! Whoa!
Kidding.
Jesus Christ!
I can tell you guys, if I do get caught,
here.
I can just send Naya to you guys. She doesn't make any sound either, so I can have her go find you and be by you for a second, so you know I get caught.
I found it.
Please enlighten me.
Where is
Who's
it?
Naya again?
Okay, the kind of closest you're gonna get is like the quad courtyard, like the courtyard area, which I'm sure
Okay.
there's like a little little nook in like the stairways over here that you guys could meet at.
Meet under the stairs.
Yeah,
Honestly, it's near the grand staircase, so you guys could all meet near the grand staircase.
Do we do? No, I don't think we would have that. Never mind. I take that back.
Well,
say,
'cause
do
then-
we know if anybody has like those maps? I don't know what they're called, but
Oh, do you mean the mischief
The
maps?
Marauders map.
yeah, the mischief
Yeah.
map.
No, because there's only one of them.
Dang.
Well,
Okay.
and
And
was it
it's not
even
made yet.
Wasn't
No.
it? I thought
No,
that
it's
was
not
made
made
by
yet.
the Marauders in Harry Potter.
Yeah, I was made the Marauders, and that was
Yeah.
in like 19 what?
Something.
That doesn't mean that there's like a like an older version of it, but
No,
we
what?
we still don't have it.
Yeah. We don't have it, that's
Yeah.
the point.
That's
Okay,
the point,
so we can meet like under the stairs in the quad courtyard, kind of by the grand staircase. If we get caught before we meet up, I will send my bird if I get caught. I'm gonna bring her with me anyways. She doesn't make sound, so it works. What are you guys gonna do if you get caught?
Let's just could we have our animals just find the others if we get caught?
I feel like
But here's the problem: is Augie's animal is inside.
yeah.
The whole point of it was to keep
Doesn't
him
Augie
inside.
need
wasn't it?
Doesn't Augie need Mrs. Wolf to be in the common room to let my brother know to let him back in?
Exactly.
So-
I'll just do.
She
I'll
can just go
do
out the window. God.
No, I'll just do
Jump out
the
the
whole
window.
God, I'm cold kind of thing.
God, you guys are silly. All right, let's just get this over with. Y'all
I'm
like,
I'm cold.
let's do this. We got you got a meeting spot. Everything is all set.
We go.
Okay, we got a plan.
All
Let's get
right.
this going.
My dog is howling. Can you hear
I
him?
hear it. I hear
No.
it. Silly
I
puppy.
can't.
I hear it.
He literally is. He's going.
Yes.
For chat,
Um,
if you're confused, I'm talking about my dog IRL. In case you're wondering, his name is Archie, and he is a puppy. And the scream
Aw.
barking one is Boba. She's a blue healer, and she screams. I love her.
Like Bluey?
No, that was a good.
Yes, just like Bluey.
I like Bluey.
I like
But
Bluey.
she's not.
Guys, let's
she's
watch
not as
Bluey.
nice as Bluey, guys.
Oh.
I like your baby Boba.
I do too. Anyways, D&D.
Yes.
Yay!
We're getting so
Okay.
sidetracked right now, guys.
We are. You guys are pretty much, I'm assuming, hiding out in your dormitories until the given time that you all are meant to meet at, correct?
Yes.
Yeah. Amber's probably just like studying and stuff.
I'm studying, but I'm also trying to figure out. I'm still trying to figure out who owns the barking cats.
I'm trying to
Your
get back
own
on
little
good
spot
in the
graces
tower.
with my third-year friends.
They have been ignoring you, by the way.
Yeah, I kind of figured.
You turned them down regarding
You
their
know,
little adventure.
They won't ignore me once they see me sneaking into the greenhouse tonight.
Oh,
They
you got to
do see
bring
you.
back some proof, though.
That is true. You might need to bring back
Mhm.
proof that you actually got there.
I'll take something, I guess.
Take something. You all. I need you all to roll me a luck roll.
Oh,
man.
please, I need a good roll for this one, please.
Please.
Yeah.
Oh. On D4, please.
Oh, it's a D4. That's
Yeah.
Yes.
It's a D4.
And whoever
It's
gets
the
the roll I'm thinking of gets something.
Please.
I'm not gonna tell you what that was for. You don't get
It
any
was a
information.
2. Watch, it was a 2. None of us got a 2.
I know it was a 2. That was the furthest away.
Yeah, it was the closest.
It was
I'm
literally
just as
everybody
close
would
as you
be
are
closer.
to a 2, but we don't know what our lucks
Yeah.
are, guys. We're
Yeah, you guys, none of you know what your looks are.
okay.
Well, you should let mine be 4. Please.
I don't think that's how
Brother,
that works.
too.
Oh man.
Okay, so we're waiting out
Middle.
in our dorms.
Yes, you are. Give me 1 second. I am writing to the person that got it.
Oh.
Oh.
You guys are getting something private.
Guys, let's check our
And
DMs.
it's entirely up to you if you want to share that with the group.
Well, it's not me, I know that for sure.
Who time is writing to?
Why should it be like Fifi?
I couldn't tell you. I have no idea. I think we're
I
all
could
at the
tell
same
you.
spot of like, I don't know.
I could tell you.
Dylan's so loud right now. Dylan, shh. Shut up.
What? He's not though. What?
Turn me down then.
I will.
While we're waiting for
wait,
that,
I thought
I'll
you meant
be
like
right back,
actually
guys.
turn you down, not like turn you down in VC.
While you guys are doing that, I will be right back.
Okay, bye.
Okay, Pookie.
See ya.
I will also take my phone just in case I am the one.
Okay.
Guys, I got a
if
DM.
he's the one,
Oh
I'm
my
also
golly.
the one.
That is true.
If he's the one, I'm also the one because we have the exact same role.
Well, no, because luck could be different. Luck is the luck mechanic that is a custom one that Haim has made that I stole for my campaign as well. LOL.
I'm stealing it from my campaign.
Is you roll a d4 for each person at the beginning, and the number that you get is their luck number, and so it doesn't matter what it is. So like Dylan's, like Carter's luck number could be a 3, and yours could be like a 1.
Yeah.
Well,
So
shit.
there's no guarantee, like you don't have the same number necessarily.
Why you gotta do that for?
Because it's luck.
It's luck, and I
Fifi,
love.
you're not lucky.
Oh.
Damn.
I've rolled better than you so far today, though.
Hey. Shush.
Hey, don't say I'm not lucky. You've been
You're not
rolling like
lucky.
shit.
I haven't run like shit. Fucking watch me get D20s on your campaign tomorrow. Fucking hell.
Well, we can hope.
Actually, I kinda need it.
I hope
I
you
kinda
guys
need
don't
it 'cause
almost kill yourselves
I know.
multiple times
My
again.
luck is amazing tonight.
Dylan.
My luck is
think-
going really well so far tonight, knock on wood. It's gonna be terrible tomorrow.
I was gonna say my luck is decent today, so maybe me as the DM will roll as dog shit tomorrow.
Oh
Maybe
no.
that's what this means.
You're gonna kill off 3 of your characters tomorrow. No, wait for it.
Hi, miss. Have you
Oh,
DM'd the
TPK
person
time,
yet?
let's go.
Every NPC I make just dies instantly.
You die, and you die, and you die.
and you're dead. And you're dead. And you're dead.
Eh.
Imagine.
I fear Hymus is still working on
Hymus is typing an essay.
There's a
It's
lot.
not an essay.
It's a lot
Are
to
you
say,
sure about
I
that?
guess.
Hymus probably does have a lot to say.
I'm just really bad at writing a certain thing.
Hymy, Pookie, you okay over
Hymus
there?
has thought about this one sentence for 5 minutes now.
No, I'm letting you. I know I have. I entirely have. I needed to make sure it made sense and also didn't give too much away.
Just like if they have questions, they can ask questions.
No, they can't actually.
Oh, okay.
They're not allowed. Whoever got it, they're
Damn.
not allowed to ask me too many questions. However, they can question it out loud or they can PM it to me. It is up to you. I don't care. But
Oh my god, guys, I got it. No, I'm kidding.
I did too. Oh my god.
crazy
Me
guys.
too.
Whoa,
Wow.
whoa.
Whoa, we all got one.
That's
Whoa.
crazy.
No wonder why he was taking so long.
I know, it's towards everyone. Everyone got one.
Yeah, we just didn't know.
You just didn't know.
Surprise!
Put us in the group chat.
Did you
Wow.
bring-
Nice.
Have
It's
you
a
even sent
secret.
it yet?
Yeah, I have. I'm just.
Oh my god. Get the shit out of me.
We're still gonna get copyrighted. We're
God,
still
that's
gonna get
really
copyrighted.
funny. That's so funny, genuinely. Whoever it is, if you want to say it, you certainly can. However, we're going to move along into sneaking the fuck out. Oh my god. Alright. You all. God damn. I'm genuinely thrown by what you just did. Okay. No! And no!
Not
Stop it.
again.
No, no.
Oh my god.
Okay, I'm dead. I'm dead.
Good lord. You are just cackling. You think you're so funny, huh?
Remember how I used to kill you off if you do too much, Dylan?
Yeah, literally. Jeez Louise, man. You're treading.
Oh my god, I am gonna mute you though, mister.
Okay, I'm done.
What do you think about it, Dylan?
Alright. Alright, you all are ready, I assume. What I'm gonna ask of you is you guys are all going to make consecutive God, what are they gonna be? What do I want to make you roll for your characters to sneak out? Maybe courage. I feel like courage is kind of the best roll for this. You all are going to roll kind of courage checks to see at certain points.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Well, I wasn't going to ask you to roll one, and I was in like a second, but I was going to explain it. But it's okay. We'll take those.
I can re-roll.
But yeah, we're going to do consecutive courage checks during this kind of adventure. And yeah. For now, though, yes, roll courage.
No, it wasn't. My
No, it wasn't. You're taking that roll. You guys rolled too soon. That's your fault.
I'll take that roll as a 15.
Dylan.
So I just roll a courage, right?
Yes, a courage.
Could I roll
I'm Courage the Cowardly Dog.
Like
all right.
perception as well, just to see if I notice anything? Or,
sure.
like anyone doing anything or whatever?
Like kind of like.
I got a 14.
I fear I got a 0.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
I fear I ran face first into the door.
Carter is skipping.
I fear I'm gonna have to describe this. You are gonna get out, Amber. I promise you that. But Jesus Christ. You are loud as fuck in their common room right now. Okay, I'm gonna go one by one. Carter, you're the first to roll. You found yourself getting the fuck out of there pretty easily. You made your way through your common room, through the corridor, and you got to the door to the outside. You didn't run into anyone. However, you did kind of run into a potted plant that was just kind of floating around, and you kind of quickly stopped it from falling from the air and let it float away again.
Floating potted plant?
Yeah, it's, it is what it is. You... Let's hold this then. Anyway, you get to the door of your common room and you head out into kind of the hallway, and you're able to kind of stealthily head up the stairs towards your meeting location. There's no need to RP there. I'm just going to describe each of your kind of encounters for now.
I think Carter would just skip out.
Yeah, you skip out.
You're like, la 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 la. Oh, there's a plant. La 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 la.
You smacked into said plant. And yeah, so you head towards your kind of designated meeting zone. Ryla? My god, Ryla. Okay, you rolled kind of shit, but it's okay.
I did.
You kind of tried to sneak out of your room, and you woke up your roommate, who kind of looked at you confused as she kind of sat up in bed groggily. And you just kind of made what I assume, tell me how you got out of that situation, actually. You tried to sneak, and your roommate looked up at you from her bed and is just kind of sitting there, clearly half asleep, eyes barely open, and is just giant bedhead.
Okay. I would go over to my said roommate, and I'd be like, it's all a dream in your head. I'm not. Spiders are chasing you.
Oh god.
And I lay her back down.
You go ahead and roll charisma.
Fuck, I hope she doesn't notice. Please don't be shit. Please don't be shit. Oh, I got this.
Insane to say.
Chasing spiders.
Yeah,
you're fine. You are easing her down into a slumber, and she very much just smiles at you and just kind of lays in bed and goes to sleep.
God.
You then sneak out of your room and proceed down the hall into the common room. As you get there, you notice kind of the kid that usually plays the piano in the common room is actually awake and is playing the piano.
Dang. Wonder why he's awake.
He's a 5th year. He usually does that.
Okay. Is there any way I can get around him without him noticing me, or is that not possible?
His back is to the door, so as long as you don't make noise, you should be fine. Roll an agility.
Okay. Well, my... Fuck. Okay. I'll talk my way out of this one.
You walk kind of a few feet towards the door, and then you bonk into one of the side tables, which makes the loudest kind of noise in the world that you could have imagined. And he turns from playing the piano, which kind of made a loud noise as he slammed on it a little bit, and turned to you. And just kind of looked at you for a moment from his kind of spot, and then kind of chuckled, and then went back to playing the piano.
Okay, he doesn't care.
He doesn't care, it seems.
Okay, I'll just walk right past him. I'm not doing anything else. Just la 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 la.
Yep, and then you head out of the common room into the hallway, and I believe it's up the stairs as well.
Yeah. Fingers crossed I don't run into those 30-year friends of mine.
Huh.
They're gonna judge me so hard.
For real.
Judge them back. Oh.
So we got 2 out of 4 out. We just need 2 more people to get out.
Yes.
Easily. And next one is Amber Applebee's.
Yep.
Good luck, Amber.
Ooh. Good lord. Amber, you got pretty distracted in your studies and fell out of the chair when you realized what time it was, waking up 2 of your roommates who look at you very confused as you are now sitting on the ground and looking at them.
She's gonna...
You didn't even make it to the door.
I know. She just gonna I just gotta sit there for a second. And I'm like, I'm so sorry. You can go back to bed. I just fell asleep studying for a second and fell out of my chair.
Roll charisma with advantage, because honestly, it sounds like something you normally do.
Yeah!
And I'm only giving you advantage because genuinely, that sounds like such an Amber thing to do.
I'm so glad I have advantage on this because I have -3 for charisma.
Oh,
The first roll
thank
was
God
a
I gave you it.
-2!
Oh, wow.
Okay,
Good
I got a
lord.
13. I got a 13.
Yep. You see them nod to you and kind of look at each other and quietly kind of just go back to sleep.
Okay.
You kind of brush yourself off and get ready to go.
How the fuck did I roll a -2?
So bad.
That's odd. I feel like that's kind of impressive.
Yeah, that is.
It's
And I'm letting you know
impressively bad.
it is. They fully would have called the prefect on you. For no reason. Just confusion and why did you wake us up? They're angry at you if you got a negative. Yeah, you assume are heading out of the door.
Yes.
Alright, you head out the door and run face first into the Ravenclaw prefect.
Slay.
Yep. He kind of looks down at you, a little confused, and raises an eyebrow and says, "What are you doing out of your bed at this hour?"
I was just up studying, and I left a book in the common area. I was on to see if I could grab it real quick because I remembered it and I need it ready for tomorrow.
He kind of watches you for a moment and then nods and says, "All right. Go get your book, Appleby, and go back to bed. I will see you in the morning."
Okay, thank you. I'll see you in the morning.
He nods to you and he turns and walks away.
There's a plus. There's a plus to being a suck-up. Fuck yeah!
I assume you go down to the common room?
Yes.
You head down to the common room, and you notice there are 2 Ravenclaw students studying at one of the tables.
Okay.
It is up to you how you want it.
I mean, are they, like, doing their own thing? Do they see me? Do they look up?
They look exhausted, and they are, like, staring at, like, what looks to be, like, owl books. So that means, obviously, not about owls, but for the study of owls, like, as in, like, the test.
Okay.
They are definitely engrossed in whatever they're doing.
I'm gonna attempt to just walk by them and have them not notice me.
Okay, so you're stealthing. Go ahead and roll an agility.
13.
Yeah, you're good.
Yay!
Neither of them look up at you as you walk past and kind of stealthily move around. As you are leaving, however, I do want you to just roll a knowledge.
Okay.
What's funny is I think you guys are realizing I'm using knowledge as the perception of this game, so just letting you know.
22.
Mm-hmm. 22.
Knowledge is the only thing I have going for me.
Yes. As you open the door and go to close it, you notice your prefect, the one who you just talked to, standing kind of at a distance, watching you as you shut the door. And he turned away and walked back into kind of the area to keep patrolling.
Oh, balls.
All right.
Okay. Well, he definitely saw me, but Amber's gonna keep going and be like, I'll deal with it later. It's fine.
Yep. You head down the Ravenclaw Tower towards the area that you need to meet up at. Augie!
Yes.
Do you sleep?
No. Well, maybe. I don't know.
You saying Augie was asleep? No, I'm joking. Augie, what do you think you were doing? Waiting.
Like I said earlier, I'm gonna try. Well, I'm gonna try and, study for a bit.
Yeah.
Because I'm absolutely terrible right now.
Yeah, it's bad. I think
bad.
You were distracted trying to figure out how you're gonna get out of this place without getting caught, because Gryffindors are notoriously fucking nosy.
Talking about being nosy, another thing that I want to do is try and figure out who the owner of the parking cat.
Not right now. You realize the time and note that you have to get out of here, so that way you can meet up with the group. Is
Amber? I'm sorry. Is Amber's brother around or anything?
He's not in your room.
Oh shit.
Well, he wouldn't be in your room.
Well, no. I thought I was gonna be out in the common room area, just chilling.
He probably is, but you're not in the common room. You went to your room. You're not supposed to be in the common room very often as a first year during this time.
Wow.
Well, let's be fair. You're 11. You shouldn't be awake past fucking 11 p.m. People are going to tell you to go to bed consistently.
Fine.
Did you stay out in the common room? It's up to you. You certainly could have.
No.
All right. You head down and out into the common room, and you do notice Amber's brother kind of just standing by with his arms crossed. He's just kind of looking at something out the window as you walk over.
I'm gonna try and sneak up on him.
All right. Roll an agility.
Agility. All right.
It's a counter agility, FYI. Or knowledge. Counter knowledge.
Yeah! Dirty 20.
Well, he's rolling against you. Give me a second.
I don't like that. I don't like that sound.
It's good. Okay, you try and sneak up on him. What are you doing to try and scare him?
I'm gonna have Miss Wolf in my hands. I'm gonna go boo, and then I'm gonna like pull like have the cat up in my arms or what. Like I'm gonna hold. I don't know.
You're just gonna hold it out in like a boo.
Be like, yeah, boo, and then just like I'm gonna hold up the cat.
Mm-hmm. You do that, and as you do that, you see him kind of chuckle and turn around to you, and he's like, "Good one, Augie. All right, hand me. What's her name? Miss Wolf."
Miss Wolf, yes.
All right. You do know he was not scared.
Oh.
Also, you do, as you kind of hand over your cat to him, notice that you can very clearly see a reflection in the glass that he was looking at.
Oh, mother! Dang it!
Oh man!
Oh man! Yeah, literally, he's gonna be. Oh man! I'm just gonna do like a little stomp. Like,
He kind of chuckles at him as he takes Miss Wolf, and he's like, he kind of walks you to the door and is like, "Hey, Augie, I'm rooting for you, kid. Don't."
Thank you, sir. And I'm gonna give him like a little salute.
He nods. And he's like, "All right, don't wake the fat lady up. She will likely again start screaming, singing, whatever you'd like to call it."
You know, I told the others that, but they didn't believe me.
You know, Augie, how did you say it?
Well, I told them, well, getting out is easy, but getting back in is kind of hard because I mean, like, the fat lady sings. And you know,
you could have been a lot more concise with that. Just say the fat lady sings if you leave. You made it seem like a metaphor.
Because it is kind of a metaphor. It isn't over until the fat lady sings.
Okay, Augie, stop arguing with me. It's not a metaphor in this instance. Get out. Go with your friends.
Hey.
He kind of gestures for you to leave and kind of does like a hand signal to be quiet. You head out?
I'll be quiet is one thing.
Yes.
You head out the painting, and I'm gonna ask you to roll an agility.
Okay. Please do not fuck me.
Hey, you're 11. Stop swearing.
All right.
I got an 11.
You're very lucky. DC was 10. You head out the sign and sneakily kind of walk past her and towards the hallway that you need to meet up with the others. All right, we're going with everyone now. You all end up finding each other in the kind of grand staircase, kind of underpass area. And yeah, you all head up in the same kind of area.
Okay.
Anything you'd like to say to each other before you start sneaking your way there?
Let's fucking go, guys!
Is it pretty
I can't believe
obvious
we all
that
got
there's
here.
not like any teachers that are going to be there like within a couple seconds or anything?
Yeah, you're fine. Right
Like
here is kind of like an area where
Excuse
they
me.
don't patrol as much, it seems.
Okay. Amber is going to, she has her bird on her shoulder and she has her little bag, her little satchel with her. She's going to grab a note from inside of her little satchel. And she's going to whisper to the others in the group. Hey, so you know how I mentioned before how I had a note that was left for me my first night that said come explore.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Tonight I got another one.
Oh.
Oh.
Fuck.
Is that just me? Hello?
What happened? You good?
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
I missed.
Hello? I don't know what just
DM?
happened.
Are you dying? No.
Shit, maybe. I'm back now, but all I heard was, what was it? You said, come explore, and that was it.
Okay. I was just like, you know how you remember I got that note that said come explore, whatever. So I got another one. This one has a poem on it. It says, when moonlight weeps on silver bark, and roots entwine like secrets dark, where light should fade while blossoms glow, there lies the flower that was stole. And there, you see like the blue dust on the note, and she like kind of holds it flat, and you guys see black cursive writing for the poem, and you see blue dust sprinkled over it. That's dust from the Lumos lilac. And she like folds the note back up pretty quickly and puts it back in her bag. So, and I don't know about you guys, but my like first place I thought of was that it's saying it's in the Forbidden Forest. Again.
It might actually be in the Forbidden Forest.
Very
If we can,
be.
But we can
do
like
you
talk
think if
about
we
that a little more later for sure. But like, I wanted to tell you guys before we continued.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. Anyways, let's go to the greenhouse.
All right. DM or Fifi, can you like write that down in like general or something?
Yeah,
please?
let me just copy and paste the words.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
I got you, Pookie. I got you, Pookies.
I'm gonna put that down in my notes. I'm gonna be a good note taker for once in my
Oh my
life.
god.
Also, excuse you, whoever's dying.
Sounded like a Tasmanian devil.
There you go. Okay. Okay.
Hello?
Alright. Back into it. You guys are going to stealth your way all the way to the greenhouse. I'm going to be doing...
agility.
We are going to do 2 courage checks. So one halfway there and then another halfway there.
Yeah. Oh, hey, you know what? Can I try to inspire?
Go ahead and tell me how you're going to inspire them. Remember, you have to tell me.
I would like to... Can I lead?
What?
Okay,
can I lead our little expedition there? And then I will say, I used to always stay up after dark and sneak around a big mansion that I live in. So it's probably like the same thing here. Just follow me. And then I'll do like a...
I was gonna say, I was
raising an eyebrow to that. I was gonna be like, Ryla's gonna raise an eyebrow to that and be like, I don't believe that for a second, because I live in a mansion and
I live in a mansion. My parents are stinking freaking rich, man.
Carter would look at him and
my
say,
parents?
Oh, you look like you had a sheltered life.
You look like your bedtime would be 7 o'clock.
Listen, if he says he lived in a mansion, Amber 100% believes it. Amber's like, oh, that's so cool.
I wouldn't believe it for a second.
Thank you. It is
mansion.
Would it be possible? Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, you should probably continue and finish your bit first, actually.
But yes, can I inspire them with that and
saying you live in a mansion?
No, I said I live in a mansion.
You should be inspired.
And I would always like stay out past my bedtime and like sneak around. So I'm so used to this. So just follow my lead, and then I will lead the pack.
Hold on. You're not leading the pack. Hold on.
Dang it.
You. Okay. Do you want to inspire them by saying how?
No, I just.
Well, let me. Cause I need a clarification because here's the thing with your little like inspire thing. You actually have to make sense of like the reason you're inspiring them. You can't just like say things and claim it inspires them.
All right.
I am just gonna ask, who in the party genuinely thinks their character would be inspired by what he just said?
Not mine.
Not really.
I'm not like not by what he said. I mean what he's doing. I want to be like
you have
the person
you can't just do
everyone.
things. Here's the thing: you can't just like, because you're from what everyone knows of your character, you are not the like biggest of leader type so far.
I know, but he's just saying that he like.
I know, and that's okay. And I'm letting you know it's very. I'm sure you can inspire yourself. Also... You certainly can inspire yourself. However, with the others is where it's like you have to reasonably make them inspired. So whatever you say needs to make them inspired.
Give me a second to just think of something then, please.
Would it be possible, because we don't know any divination as a first year. Like, I was looking at the stuff that we know, and there's no divination anything.
Nope.
However, that is one of my skills.
Yes.
Would it be possible for me to use divination to try to figure out, like, which path would be safest, and that give us a little bit of an extra boost?
Absolutely.
Awesome.
Absolutely, because that's literally one of your skills.
Yeah. Would that just give, like, a +1 to myself or to everyone? Or how would that work?
It would be to yourself. So it would be to yourself. You would get the knowledge of which direction to go if you get a good roll.
Okay.
And you'll be able to lead them and they'll get an advantage.
Okay. So that means I get to roll flat d20, guys. Woo!
Yeah! Let's go!
Your courage.
I got a 6.
Okay, I'm sorry. I don't think anyone gets advantage for that one, buddy. I'm being so real.
Damn.
Well, I mean, it's a 6. I'm sorry. Like, I can't.
Yeah. The only rolls I've been doing good are my knowledge rolls. Everything else has been dog shit.
Hey, man, it happens, brother.
True. It's okay.
Can I give myself inspiration?
Well,
no.
Okay.
You have to pick up the skill.
I just thought the divination would make sense in this, which is why I was like, I could probably use this.
Hold on, guys, one at a time. Give me a second. Carter, you have inspiration?
I do have inspiration.
How are you inspiring yourself?
I think he's running on pure sleep, and I think Carter is tired. Wait, could I do a Oh well, no. Can I roll a resilience to see how tired I am?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
It's so.
Oh, he's awake.
You're doing good.
He's awake. He's having a good time, and I think he's like. He's working off of like pure adrenaline, and he's like, "Yeah, I got this."
Okay, so you. Yeah, okay, I'll give that to you. Go ahead and add a +1 to your ready rolls, so you have a 6.
I got a 6.
Yep.
Twinning. We're twinning.
Yay!
Sweet. Right. You got a 6, an 11, and a 12.
What are you talking about?
Horrible.
No, that was for my last roll. That isn't.
Oh, then roll.
That I did not. Well, I'm trying to. I've been trying to say how I can like inspire you guys. That's all right.
You're not gonna inspire us, dude. Just give it up.
Whoa.
Damn.
Didn't even give me a chance. Okay.
I think it's entirely up to you, Keen. But I think if you want, you can wait until the next one to come up with something. So just keep thinking about it. I want to keep this chugging along. That way we can get through it.
Okay. I had something.
We have an hour, buddy.
Agility.
We have an
said
hour.
agility. You said agility, right? Agility.
Courage.
Oh, courage.
Courage. Oh, easy.
God, I wish it was agility.
All right.
Easy.
Plus the inspiration, so that's like a 4.
We're shitting ourselves, and Ryla's like, guys, chill.
Guys, chill.
I've done this before, guys. Chill out.
Amber's so thrown off by that note, bro.
Yeah, I would be too, to be fair. I mean, you got a 0 the first time because of that note.
Slow recovery.
Slow recovery. You guys are making your way through. I will say, sorry, Alex just did a crazy thing. Fuck is wrong with my cat? Sorry, I just was really. She jumped off of the wall onto the ground, looked at me all in like a weird position, flailed onto the ground, and then zoomed out of the room.
She's special, Your Honor.
Yeah, she is. She's fucking weird. I just was thrown off because she did like a whole parkour trick.
Parkour trick. Look at it.
Parkour. I think she took a shit. I'll be real.
Me too.
But anyway, you all are making your way through the hallways of Hogwarts. You guys kind of end up going the longer way just because you don't really want to go past the potions room for the simple fact that it's closer. You would get a better view of the central hall if you went the longer way.
Yeah, plus the potions teacher is kind of weird.
Potions teacher is kind of weird as crazy.
Like
what are you talking about? Because if you mean V, he's the defense against the dark arts.
Oh.
Wow. Okay, that definitely explains who he is talking about.
Guys, I'm tired.
The potions teacher is in fact weird though.
That's okay. Okay, then I'm fine.
Yeah, you guys all kind of make your way to the bridge, which is kind of outside. As you get there, you all see a prefect kind of leaning on over like the railings, and Amber, you recognize it as the Ravenclaw prefect, the one from before that actually seemed to just let you go down to get your book and saw you leave.
No.
Amber's eyes get so big. Terrified.
You guys did take a second. You guys took a second to talk, Andy, there. What do you want to do? How do you guys want to handle this? He's kind of in the way to get to where you need to go.
So there's no any way we could sneak past him.
So look at the map that I'm sharing my screen at. He's right here. You guys are like right over here.
Do that one more time.
Yeah, one more time, please.
Right there.
So he's on the bridge. We're on the stairs, basically,
Okay.
and we need to go on the bridge.
Yeah, you need to get across.
So
I have Naya.
Oh yeah, there's no other way. I mean, I have charisma. Don't know how well you want to hope that roll will go.
I
have Muggle studies. Would that do anything?
What?
You know what?
Do I know any hexes or curses? Because I have a hex and curse.
No.
No,
You don't know any hexes and curses, like, to cast them, but you do know, like, knowledge about them.
So where's he on the bridge?
Ember does have Naya with her. Naya does not make any sounds at all. And so I'm wondering if...
We kill her!
No, what the fuck?
God.
No!
And then all the noises will
Just
start
let her
coming
live.
out.
Just let-
No.
No.
That's
We are not
insane,
killing my
actually.
bard. We are not killing Naya.
Imagine you took Miss Wolf, right, with you, and you got, we killed a cat, so we're kind of distracted.
Yeah.
It was just a joke!
No.
goddamn.
Okay. My Amber is going to, like, whisper to the group quiet enough that, like, just so the prefect can't hear.
Yeah.
What if I had Naya, like, fly and distract him?
Wouldn't he know what your bird looks like?
Would he?
Ooh, good point.
I mean, you're the only one with that bird.
Oh.
So, I was going to say, where on the bridge is he?
Well, again, if you're looking at
the bridge,
I'm looking. Oscar. I could send my cat.
You guys are right here.
You have him with you?
And then where's he looking?
Why do you have your cat? Hold on.
Why do you have my cat?
Yeah, you certainly can. You know what? You certainly can.
We all discussed at the beginning. We were like, we can bring our animals and have them.
I thought that's what. Yeah, I thought that's what we were doing.
It is entirely up to you. I'm not gonna stop you. However, I think it's crazy to bring a cat that is not used to magical items at all with you on an adventure out here. But you've already adapted that your cat is with you, so I'm going to play it with your cat with you.
Alright. Before you do that, please, before you do that, I just like to. Okay, so where's he looking on the bridge?
I've shown you like 5 times.
I know. I said, where is he looking?
The bridge.
He's in the middle of the bridge. Where's he looking?
Right there. He is looking that way.
All right.
To the water.
And then, so the viaduct courtyard, is that all outside?
No.
No, that's inside, bestie.
It's
all right. Is there any windows or anything?
Oh wait, this?
Yes.
This is outside. Yes. All right. Some of this is outside. Some of it's not.
Can I ask you guys, like, hey, so what if you guys like hit off to the side, right? And then I'll go over to like wherever this like underground, where's this like, I don't know, to the side or whatever, and I'll like cast Lumos, and I'll wave my wand around a little bit.
Where the fuck are you trying to go?
Like, to the viaduct courtyard or whatever. Like where you
guys are right here. You guys are directly right here.
So if we go to the right, to the right, down those stairs and up, right? Yes, I'll go over there, wave my wand around a little bit.
Okay, right? I need you to know, if you do that, and I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen because I think you are having a moment.
Okay.
He is going to walk this way, and everyone is right there.
I know. That's why I said you guys can try and go and hide.
Can I just send my cat? I'll bring him over. Please, right? Can I send my cat?
And then you guys can like run across, and I'll try and run across with you.
What if I just try and talk
but I think
to
that's
him?
too high of a risk of either you or us getting caught. So maybe we should just have the cat go.
Okay.
Can we just send the cat, please?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. How are you sending your cat?
I would have him just walk down the bridge from where we're standing. We'll stand like under this, like kind of in the little area at the bottom of the stairs so he doesn't see us. And I send my cat.
Dylan, I need you to understand that we very much established that this cat is not trained. And like I'm letting you know you can certainly put your cat on the bridge, and I am going to absolutely play this cat out of what this cat will do, but you're not going to tell it to go to the other side of the bridge and it'll go. And I'm willing to let you see what happens, but it is up to you. If you want to trust that your cat is going to do some crazy shit.
Wait, do we know... Wait, if we know, like... Colovaria, which is the color change charm, I could change the color of my bird so it doesn't look like that.
Ooh.
Up to you. Whatever you want to do.
Cause I feel like the bird, because it can fly, would be the best bet. Because it can just get away easy. So I'm thinking if I can change the color of my bird, make my bird look different than she normally does, enough so that she looks like a regular, like a different type of bird. Maybe I could still have my bird just like fly over and distract him.
It's up to you.
I'm going to go
for it. Just Yeah, guys,
yeah,
gotta
I'm
think
gonna do
about
it. I'm gonna do it
Okay.
because I don't think any of the other options are gonna work very well. Okay, so Wandcraft plus Transfiguration.
If it is Transfiguration, yes, go ahead.
So, wait, is the plus Transfiguration only if I have that as like a skill? So it's just my
Yes,
wand
if you
class?
don't, yep.
Okay.
It'd just be your wand class, and then if you have any sort of
Come on.
skill that might work for it,
Give
you
Mama
can use it.
something good. 24.
Yep. You can change the color of your bird to whatever color you wish.
Okay.
So.
The job.
Oh, you also got to say it.
Yeah, but I don't have to say it that loud. I can whisper it.
No. I'm just saying, like, in character, you have to say it.
Yeah. So job renals already look very similar to like a blue jay. So blue jays look pretty similar to cardinals. So in my head, I'm like, I could just make it red. Make her a cardinal.
Yeah. Okay.
So that's I make her look like a cardinal or something similar. Just like a different type of bird, so it's not recognizable.
Yeah.
Which I'm thinking I do. Cast it. Just like, what the fuck is this? What's the word? Clavaria. And I do it, and it's great.
Yep.
And I send Naya over, who is trained.
Yes.
I've had this bird for a hot minute. And I want to try to have her just like distract the prefect and have him follow her away from us. And I want her to eventually, like, my goal is to have him follow her and then lose her, and then she can like come back to me after. But I'm not in like a huge rush to have her back like immediately, because I want us to not be caught. That's what I want to do.
Okay. We send her out?
Yes. But I have her, like, go out from, like, not exactly where we're at.
Okay, so, like...
Like, I'll have her go from, like, a window or something. I'm assuming there's windows along the bridge or something. Or it might not even have a roof.
No, it's like there's doors right here, so if you see the...
Yeah. So I'm, like, I'm having her go around, because I want to make it as, like, least obvious as possible. Like, so unclear that, like, she just seems like she's coming from out and about, like...
Yeah.
Yes, that's what I'm doing.
Okay. Yeah, you go ahead and do that. And he kind of stops and looks to the bird, because it does fly kind of towards him. You see him watch the bird for a second. She flutters in front of him and then kind of just like lands on his finger as he put it up. And then he stares at it for a moment and then kind of lets her fly off, and he follows it.
Yippee!
We did it, guys!
You walk into the entrance of kind of like where you guys were heading. You see him kind of disappear off someplace. Following your bird.
Yes! Yes! I swear I'm smart sometimes, guys.
Only sometimes.
Okay.
Rare occasion to see that happen.
Amber does that. Does not consult anyone when she does that, except for the brief one she did.
Yeah.
Okay. We should be good to keep going now, guys.
Yep. Place is clear. You guys head out towards along the bridge and towards where you need to go. Yes. I fear we're losing time, so I'm gonna get you guys over there. You all kind of make your way over there and end up at the greenhouse entrance. I am gonna make you roll one more courage at the greenhouse entrance.
Okay, gotcha.
You guys didn't really run into another instance. This was kind of an easy.
Am I good to still
Courage,
do
more like
use my divination to kind of get an idea of what's to come to get bonus on it?
It's gonna flip now. Everyone's gonna start rolling good. I'm gonna be the one rolling shit.
Can I try and inspire again?
I didn't hear Hymus's answer to me, guys.
Yeah, that was good.
One at a time. Amber, yes, you absolutely can.
Okay, thank you.
Kian, or not Kian,
What the
Augie,
fuck?
just you can remember my rules on inspiration. If you want to inspire others, you have to give them an actual reason to be inspired.
Yeah.
If you want to inspire yourself, give me a reason you're inspired.
I'm getting convinced slowly but surely that I can only roll a 6 with my courage, because that's what I keep consistently getting.
All right.
This is my third 6 in a row in regards to courage, I'm pretty sure.
Oh.
I keep
devil
rolling
is
a
after
7.
Guys, listen. In and out, we try and find everything that we can. That's whatever, and then I'll try and find you something nice to give to your Ravenclaw buddies. All right, make up
buddies?
for earlier. Yeah.
I don't have any friends.
Yeah.
Oh, what's
You
that?
guys
I'm
are
talking
my
to
friends.
Ryla. I'm talking to Ryla. And
Oh,
then,
Ryla's a Slytherin.
and then also, I really want to figure out what the heck's going on with Miss what's her name? Willow.
Miss Willow, yes.
Mrs. Willow. All right. I just
Professor Willow.
I hate seeing her like this. Let's just try and figure that out, and then yeah. Sorry, I don't know. There you go. That's my my
Really
thing to
trying
try
to
and be nice and inspiring a little bit. Let's get in and out. Let's go. Come on, we got this. We got this 110%.
To be fair,
Let's
that
get
was
done.
more inspiring than the last one, for sure.
Yeah, it really was.
That was for
I
I
sure.
feel like Ember would be kind of inspired with, like, the Professor Willow statement and sentiment.
Honestly, I think I'll be inspired just because you mentioned how I can get something for my friends. So they believe me I was here at the greenhouse.
And then I would say that I'll try and help you find something for
Getting
that.
kind of pumped.
Yeah.
They just want to be inspired because they rolled
I want my
low.
friends
No.
to believe me that I'm not a wussy and I don't back down to stuff.
I'm gonna
Kinda
give
cool.
it to Augie. I don't give a shit which
I'm kidding,
card
I'm
run
kidding.
that in, but
I'm kidding.
I think Augie genuinely tried just now to figure out something inspiring, and that's kind of what my goal is for
Yeah.
the inspired.
So does that
decks.
mean we get an extra +1? Is that what that does?
That means you get to re-roll. That means you have advantage.
Wait!
Really?
Yeah.
All of
For
us?
real?
Whoever is inspired gets a re-roll. Aside for Augie, Augie just has to take the +1.
19!
Wait,
Oh my gosh.
we were
I don't
rolling
wanna
a what,
re-roll.
A
This
is the best
courage?
thing
A
in my
courage?
life.
Wait, what are we
Well, then you're not
rolling?
inspired, Carter. It's fine. You don't have to re-roll.
He's
if you're not
already inspired. He's already inspired.
What are you rolling?
in his own world.
It's a courage.
Okay. Please
And-
give me a good one.
If
Oh, yeah, so
Augie, you just get a +1.
Yes!
Oh my god, they're
Okay.
so
Amber-
Augie
Amber
makes
Ryla.
us pumped the fuck up, okay?
Well,
Augie
actually,
is
both
the
of you
goat
guys-
right now, okay? We
both of
love
you guys
Augie.
Thank
You should
you.
both re-roll again, just in case you guys get a 20.
No.
It's
They already
advantage.
they already rolled.
Yeah,
But
I
it's
had a
advantage,
6
right?
before.
No, they
I had a
already
7.
rolled.
Oh, I gotcha.
They just
I
had to
knew that.
roll again.
Let's fucking go!
You're all insane. Pretty much. You all kind of get there. Augie kind of does his little speech, kind of explains everything. That he's gonna try and help you guys work this out. You all feel inspired by Augie really trying to figure out this mystery as well as help Ryla with her friends. You guys head in, kind of stealthily get around. Towards the greenhouse. You do actually notice Mr. Tendons. You don't know who the fuck Mr. Tendons is. I'm telling you who it is. That's the groundkeeper. He's the guy that patrols the halls and usually keeps up with the ground. He's a fucking asshole. You guys have noticed him actually. He was actually kind of wandering around outside of the greenhouse area. So he was walking the grounds outside, and he walked past you guys without noticing you as you guys get into the greenhouse. Yeah. As you get in, the greenhouse is entirely dark aside for a few glowing plants that are just inside. Obviously, you know that a lot of these plants are actually wilting since, for some reason, the past few days, since the Loomis lilac has been missing, the plants have not been doing as good. So the ones that are glowing are a little bit dimmer. But yeah, you guys are inside of the greenhouse area. What would you guys like to investigate?
Amber is gonna go straight towards like Professor Willow's like main like desk area and stuff, and start looking around there to see if she finds anything. Also, is Naya back yet?
Not yet.
Okay. But I want to look. I just want to look to see if there's anything that looks remotely suspicious. I want to see if there's any papers that say anything in regards to a flower from the forest, the luminous lilac specifically, anything like that. I want to see if there's any, like, hidden compartments or anything like that I find. That's what I'm looking for. Like, I want to figure out if there's anything around that says information or has information of what's been happening.
I have an idea.
I'm going to just look for something cool to show off to my friends because I want them to believe that I'm cool and I was at the greenhouse at night and I stuck out.
Okay.
I have an idea. Can I
want to know what everyone wants to do, and then I'm going to go down the line of people who asked me.
Do we know Revelio yet?
Yes, you do.
Okay,
What's
can I
Revelio?
use Revelio?
In a moment, yes, you can.
Okay, cool.
We are going down the line of who asked me first, so.
I know, I just want to know what Revelio means.
Look in knowledge.
Oh,
You'll figure it out.
Alright. I must have fucking missed it.
Oh, that's
apparently.
a good one, actually.
That is a good one.
Thank you.
Go
I'm
Carter.
smart.
Where's that in lore? No.
You're
It's
knowledge.
like halfway. It's under charms.
Amber, you wanted to do what exactly again? Just kind of a general investigation kind of thing?
Yeah, I want to see if I find anything
Out of place?
Out of place, anything that like might be like a hidden compartment that's around, like any papers that have anything to do with the Forbidden Forest or the flower or anything.
Alright, roll a knowledge. So that's pretty much how we're using that.
21.
Oh, perfect. You are able to kind of look around in kind of this back area behind her desk. She does not allow people usually back here, but you're able to look around. God damn it, I should have. Well, pass it now. Anyway, sorry, I realized that the greenhouse should have been locked, and I completely went past that.
We could just say that we
fine.
use the spell to unlock it, and it's fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
You know
Everyone,
that
it's fine. You guys do know that spell.
Alohomora.
Yeah.
Alohomora.
I need everyone to say it just to make me feel better.
Hello.
Alohomora.
Hamora.
Alright. Good job, everyone. Thank you. I just need to feel a little bit better about myself. Yeah, thank you too, V. Most fucked up Alohomora out of all of them. Alright. Yes, you are behind the counter. Behind the desk of your teacher, Professor Willow. What you find is a pot that is surrounded by kind of old-looking soil. Not old in the sense of, like, bad soil. It's in the sense of looks like soil that is, like, known to be from, like, grave sites, known to be, like, from, like, decaying forests, or commonly dirt from the Forbidden Forest. You notice, as you're kind of sitting there and looking at it, you notice that the area kind of in the center where a flower or whatever kind of plant it should be looks completely scorched. So it looks like someone who ripped it out of the like pot itself probably injured the plant.
Okay.
You also, however, notice kind of just on the ground nearby the pot is a paper. Very suspicious looking paper because it looks kind of stuck to the bottom of the pot as it's hanging off. Do you take it off the blood pot?
Yes.
Yeah, I would assume so, but I gotta ask. Maybe you left it there. Maybe it's important to leave it there. Who knows?
That's my
take
concern. I'm like, it might be a bad idea, but I'm gonna do it.
Yeah. You take it off, and you find just kind of the corner piece of like a ripped piece of paper from what seems to be some sort of book. It is the page number, as well as a few lines at the end that is talking about what seems to be a ritual site, but doesn't say anything else.
What's the page number?
Fucking 42. I don't know.
Okay.
I would tell you. I was gonna tell you next session, but whatever. I don't care.
Okay. I am going to take. I'm gonna take the paper with me.
Perfect. The other side says 43.
And I'm gonna take a little bit of the dirt from the pot too, just because I wanna.
What are you putting it in?
I was gonna just put it in my bag.
Are you just putting loose dirt in your bag?
Yes.
Okay. You know what? I will totally let you do that. You put loose dirt in the bag.
Yep. Listen. It's all she got.
Yep. Ryla, we're going to you. What are you trying to do? You're trying to find a cool thing that you can take back to your friends.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Roll a knowledge. Fuck it. Like, we're just gonna... Because I'm sure you don't want to grab something actually dangerous.
Not dangerous, but like something that will be like, yo, that's actually kind of cool. Ah, fuck me, dude.
Wow.
Well, I'm gonna end up grabbing like dirt or something.
I'm looking up a plant for you.
Okay. Okay. I'm scared, guys.
You should
I'm gonna get a plant that's gonna bite my finger off.
You should be.
Actually, but get a plant. It's gonna bite my finger in half.
I'm being walked up on aggressively. Hello.
Oh.
Can I assist you? I'm in the middle of D&D. Okay. Yes. Thank you. Goodbye. She poked my cheek and my nose and left. And I wave. I think she wanted to give me attention, and then she realized. Anyway, you see, kind of off to the side, a tiny little pot with a teeny tiny little leafy green plant, very fuzzy, and it has like purple veined leaves. It has a single like pale yellow bulb at the base. And the plant itself is no bigger than like your middle finger in height.
Damn, okay. It's small.
It's teeny tiny.
It's a small boy, okay.
But it's in a teeny tiny little thing, so it'd be easy to sneak out.
It would be. I'm gonna go to Amber and be like, Amber, can I put this in your satchel?
Can I roll knowledge and see if I know what plant it is?
You absolutely can, yeah. I'm assuming you picked it up by the like...
Yeah, I picked it up and I went over to Amber and be like, Amber, can I put this in your satchel?
7.
Amber, you don't know what this is. You know it is a plant, and you know Professor Willow mentioned it once in a class, but you don't know what kind of plant.
Can I roll and see what it is?
Are you looking at the situation, or what are you doing?
I don't know. I haven't gotten my turn yet, so I guess I'm just with
Well, I
everyone
did
else.
ask at the very beginning what everyone was doing.
Well,
And tell me
nobody
ahead
really
of
gave me a
time,
chance
so
to say anything.
There was a moment of silence.
I was looking at spells, okay?
You even asked me what Aloha, like not Alohomora, what Revelio was, and you went to go look.
I did.
Okay.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Ryla. I don't really recognize it off the top of my head, and I don't really want to have it if I don't know what it does.
Well, I guess I'll just hold it.
Yeah,
I just hold it on in my hand then. Okay.
But we don't know what it does, so I don't know.
Hey, what if it's something cool? What if it gives you something cool, huh?
Well, I mean, that's true, but like, it could be something that could cause trouble, and you could get in trouble for having it. Or it could be dangerous.
I think I'll take my chances with this. It's small, it can't really do much. It's a tiny thing. I
wouldn't count that for anything in regards to magical plants. Small can be very deadly.
All of them can be
Size
deadly,
doesn't matter.
Ryla, are you gonna just put it in your little cloak? Because it's probably, it honestly could
Yeah.
probably fit inside.
Yeah, I'll put it in my cloak.
Pocket.
Yeah, I'll put it in my cloak.
You put it in your pocket. You put it in your cloak. It just hangs out there. Anyway.
That won't come back to bite you later.
I will, but I hope not physically.
Carter. You wanted to do a Revelio, is that correct?
Yes.
Alright. Wandcraft, and you gotta say the name.
Oh no! I forgot I had a -1. Okay. Revelio.
You do that, and you notice very kind of instantly, you see kind of powdery, like glowing blue dust that is almost faded, like footprints leading out a back door from behind where Amber is at the leg desk.
I think you just start following it. Following the footprints.
Yeah, you start following. Are you guys noticing him following? Or are you gonna follow?
I think I would notice him follow. Yeah, obviously, yeah. I'm curious. I want to see where that thing leads.
Well, let's. What does Keen want to do?
Yeah, we gotta let Augie do his.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
What's he doing? He's following footprints.
Yeah,
faded,
but they're
glowing footprints.
Yeah, they're seen now. They're seen now because he did Revelio, which shows subtle traces of magic.
I gotcha. Can I try and remember like a room that Miss Willow really doesn't want people going? Is there like a room that she doesn't want anyone going in?
Yeah, I'm just gonna tell you probably know it, just because I feel like you've tried to go in there twice. Not because of any malicious intent, just because you forget and keep going in there, or trying to, which is a side door off to the side of like where Amber and Ryla were, but they're now following Carter. And she's never told anyone to go in there, and it does have a lock on it.
Can I? Oh gosh, I have to look at what the spell is again. Alohomora.
Yeah, you absolutely can. Wandcraft, and then you gotta say it.
I don't. Where is it? It's. What is Wandcraft? Fuck. Trying to figure out. Ah, there we are. I'm like, Can I use my magical theory? I think it is.
Mm-hmm.
It is, yes, magical theory. Can I use that?
You let me check. Let me not agree to it until I actually know that would be a good use of that.
Yeah, of course.
Magical fairy. I feel like it is. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. You can use that. I'm not even gonna have you because here's the thing. Sometimes I have you explain why you're using it for a situation, but for that's quite literally the aspect of the reason it is. So yeah, no. Yeah, 9. Okay,
Yeah.
let me see.
I'm not gonna get it. It's like a 12, I think.
Hello, Homora.
It's gonna be a 10. Watch it.
Most of the spell DCs are like 10 or 11, I think. Not all.
I just looked. It was
DC
like
of 12. Yeah, it's 12. You do not open it. Go ahead and say Alohomora in the worst way possible.
Well, I'll go Aloha.
He sneezes. It was one of these plants kind of tooted out
allergies are a bitch.
Some pollen, and he sneezed the moment he was trying to unlock something. The lock kind of jingles, but that's about it.
Oh man, can I try again, or is that like?
You need some help? I can probably help you.
You're not following Carter and Amber?
Oh no, shit. Yeah, I am. But never mind. I can't help you. Forget what I say. Anything.
Can I?
He said, "Hello, my horror."
Good lord.
Can I try again? Or
I'll give you one more chance. Yeah.
All right.
But I will say, your actions have consequences. I'm not going to elaborate on how or what that implies, but...
You gotta be careful with spells backfiring.
No, that's not even just it. But go ahead.
Oh.
Do what you want to do.
Do it, Kane. Do it. Do it. Do it.
Should I do it, guys? Should I do it?
Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it.
We have 2 hours. We'll be back here. I'll do it later. I'll follow everyone else for now.
You don't actually. It's fine. Anyway, you follow them out the. You notice that they were just leaving the doorway. Carter, you were heading out. So you realize that you could have lost them just now on where they went if you had continued on with what you were doing.
Damn! Thank goodness you stopped.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know. Thank goodness.
As you went out the back door, Carter, you're following these footsteps. You notice that they go outside into the kind of the exterior way area, which is out here, and then is going towards the Forbidden Forest. You are able to notice that it is just kind of heading outwards. Would you like to follow it?
Yes.
Okay, you are following it. One thing I'll say, Amber, you see your baby birdie, Naya, flutter back to you and land on your shoulder.
Wonderful. Do I have to disable the spell, or does it just wear off?
I'm pretty sure it wears off, but you can also just disable it if you wanted.
Yeah. I mean, I would disable it if it...
Okay.
Because I'm assuming I don't need to roll to disable the spell.
If I wasn't already doing something, I'd ask a question. It's one of those.
I got a 24 to cast the spell. I feel like I would be able to...
Yeah, absolutely. I'm just gonna say you can undo it.
Yeah.
I feel like that's something you would know how to do at this point anyways, so it's fine.
Yeah.
You do that. She goes back to normal and kind of cuddles up to you.
Baby.
You baby. Carter, what would you like to do? Because you're the one leading the troop right now.
I think he's literally just following the footprints. I honestly don't even think he thinks that anybody's following him. And he's just kind of in his own little world.
Look behind him? Yeah.
No. He just was like footprints, and now he's like, ugh.
You should look behind you and see like your entire friend group behind you.
I think
I give him a thumbs up.
I don't think he did.
I will say Amber will be looking around to see if like anyone is like if they're gonna be caught, like if anyone can catch them or whatever.
Can I tap him on the shoulder just to scare him, just so he knows people are behind him?
About halfway there, you guys. Yeah, you do. You can. I mean, it's up to you what you want to do.
I'm gonna tap him on the shoulder. Sorry.
Okay, you're about halfway through following the footprints at this point, and you notice it does go to like a gateway that is open, and leads outwards and into kind of like where the forest is, kind of in the distance. You tap Carter though, and Carter, you get a tap on the shoulder, and Amber, you don't see anyone just yet outside.
Okay.
Can I just have my wand out just in case? You know, just like, you know.
Yeah, you can.
Be ready.
Carter, you got jump scared.
I think he would just like look back and be like, no. Not now. And you just keep walking. Cause like the spell will eventually run out, and so he's like trying to follow it. Right?
I mean, no, you can keep casting Revelio.
Okay.
You...
I guess that is how it works in Hogwarts Legacy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just keeps... He just looks at her and is like...
Yeah, I'm trying to make sure he knows there are people behind him following him.
Well, you guys head towards it. You guys end up at the... kind of like the... outer rim of like the Forbidden Forest, and you do see a trail leading inside of the forest.
Into the Forbidden one?
Yep.
Can I roll a perception to see if, for one, how far the footprints go, and for two, if there's anyone that I can see or anything I can see from where we are in the Forbidden Forest towards the direction we're going?
You absolutely can. Go ahead and roll for knowledge.
That is a 24.
Perfect. You notice very quickly that these footprints look like they're probably pretty faded. So probably around the time that the incident happened at was when these footprints were made. They are pretty hard to follow in the forest itself. You do not see anyone inside the forest, however.
Okay. Do they, like, go far enough that I can't see where the footprints end?
Yeah, you don't know where they end.
Okay.
Like, you wouldn't be able to see it.
Is it
just
pretty
because
obvious that, like, the magic won't last that much longer of the, like, what's the footprints?
Well, the thing is there's, like, a radius on it. It's not about, like, you just can't... Like, Revelio doesn't last that long, but he keeps casting it, so you're able to see, like, where the trail ends a little bit.
I'm saying
but
more so in the sense of, if we were to not go in the forest right now, would we be able to cast Revelio later on to follow the footprints again, or no?
You are unsure, but you can assume that the dust is what is causing the footprints. And so a few more, like, rain showers will probably wipe any sort of evidence of where this leads away.
Okay.
And it rains all the time here, so it's a surprise. There's even a trail to begin with.
I think Carter, having learned his lesson, would like stop, and like he wouldn't look back, but he'd still be looking into the forest at the footprints and be like, "Should we go in?"
I mean,
they're gonna fade if we don't. Like, this might be our only chance. That's the only reason I'm even considering.
Let's go.
Fuck it.
I mean, we're out here already. We got this far. We already snuck out. Might as well just go to the Forbidden Forest at this point. If we're not gonna get expelled for sneaking out, we're definitely probably gonna do it for this. So, might as well, you know, go the full mile.
For a penny and for a pound.
Let me...
Let's go just push Carter.
Do not push.
How long has it been? How long has it been?
It has definitely been like an hour and a half, maybe almost 2 hours. It is only really
out, buddy.
It has only been like about an hour and a half, though, is from what you can tell.
And to get back to the tower, would it take like the rest of the time?
You're unsure, but hey, you could always understand that your Miss Wolf method would work.
That's true, but you know,
Okay, this might be a stretch, but I want to see if it'll work. I have the divination skill. Could I roll a knowledge with my divination and try to figure out
what could happen?
Yeah, basically, like if we went into the forest, some
roll
possibilities.
Roll a knowledge.
Okay.
And roll me on luck as well.
And is the knowledge with the extra added of my divination as well, I would assume?
Yes.
It's a 26.
Oh,
it was a natural 20.
Okay.
My luck
Let's
is
fucking
a 4.
go.
This works. Okay. Amber. Okay. I want to take you away into a private thing.
Oh.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye, Pookies!
Bye-bye.
We're gonna get yelled at. That's what
Nope.
Harry did to me last time.
That's not what happened.
Now it's only us. And
Cool.
let me hold on. Wait, I need to fix stream stuff because for now it's not showing. Oh, now it's not showing us. Oh, now it is. Okay, there we go. Okay. Ah.
You're standing there and you're looking out into the forest, and you are sort of staring at that glowing blue powder. You suddenly, almost like within a moment, feel kind of like a flash behind your eyes, and you are able to see the group of you heading into the forest. You are walking, trying to go along. You are able to kind of keep up with these footprints, and you see a cloaked figure turn to all 4 of you and point its wand at you. You watch as this person seems to lock onto you, Amber, and whisper something.
Oh.
That whisper sounds like a male. You're unsure of who, but you hear them say, "You." Before they raise their wand a bit higher and cast what you can only assume is some sort of curse, as the friends around you drop to the ground like dead weight, and he rushes forward and grabs you by your hair. The man in front of you holds you up towards his face. You don't see his face, however, concealed by the shadow, and he glares down at you through it, before pointing his wand directly up at your head and casting once more a curse, and you drop to the ground, completely unconscious.
Okay. So he says "you" to me, and that's all he says?
That's all he says.
Okay.
And then you flash back awake, and that's where we're going to move back to the group.
Okay.
I want you to know that this is a knowledgeable thing that you now know that you can do. You're able to see the future, or at least maybe it's the future.
Okay. That's really cool, actually.
I've been plotting things. Back to the group.
Okay, back to...
Whoa.
No, we
Oh,
can't.
No, we
Um,
can't. We no longer can't.
Damn, I just had to open
I'm
up my
back.
mouth, didn't I?
I'm back.
Oh.
Wait 1 second. I need to wait for its stream to catch back
Yep.
up again, because it takes a second for the... for the thing to be like, oh yeah.
I don't like that. I don't like that.
One moment.
React how you think you would react given what just happened.
Yeah, I will. I need it to. Hello, show, look. Hello.
I'm
PNGs
scared.
work PNGs work. Hold on, I need them to work. I'm trying to fix
Where are
it.
PNGs?
Here, I have a.
Oh. What just happened?
Did that work?
I don't know.
Where are PNGs?
Okay, it worked. There we go. Okay. So I'm gonna explain what happens for Amber in this moment.
Yeah.
What you guys witness Amber do and stuff. So Carter stopped. They're at the edge of the forest. Amber's right behind. Amber is looking in towards the forest, looking at the footprints, and her eyes kind of gloss over for a second. And you guys don't know what the fuck is happening. But she's like that for just a second. And then her eyes go back to normal.
Okay.
And you see her hand start to shake. And she starts to breathe kind of heavy. And she takes a very shaky inhale in.
Oh.
We should not go in.
No! Carter!
No!
God,
Just ruined that!
No!
Come on, man.
God damn it.
You motherfucker.
God damn it, Carter. Genuinely, it's like I actually like
It's like
serious
an actual
moment.
serious moment, big deal. I didn't.
God damn it,
It's
Carter.
horrible.
That is horrible. I'm disappointed in you. I should have muted you.
Shame! Shame!
I'm done.
Shame on that man.
Shame!
God. God damn it. Good lord.
Anyway, what were you saying?
Yeah, I didn't even pay attention. Good lord.
I'm not repeating
Why
myself.
shouldn't-
No, I
You
heard
guys
it.
should
No, I
have
heard
given
it.
out one.
I heard it. I heard it.
Why shouldn't we go in?
Great question.
That's where the trail leads. We have to figure it out before it fades away. Thought that's the whole point of this.
Listen.
It doesn't mean it'll fade away tonight, does it?
It's gonna fade away tonight. It rains over here all the
Okay,
time.
it won't necessarily fade away tonight, for one. And for two, okay. Let me try to explain this in a way that makes sense. I've told you I'm good at divination before. I get it from my dad. I've learned a lot from him. I kind of saw a little bit of what could happen. And if we follow the trail, we're all gonna get. Might all die.
Oh, yeah.
Or at least go unconscious and be stuck out there. Because they're okay. So what I saw, I saw we were following the trail and it was going okay, and then the cloaked figure that I saw, on my first the first night we were here when I snuck out, was in the forest, and he was there again, and he he cast a spell on all three of you guys, and you dropped, just like nothing, like featherweight, like nothing, and he came over to me, and he grabbed my hair, and then did the same to me, basically, so
Oh my god.
Wow.
I think we should go back.
Yeah. Do you think? What did he look like? Did you see him?
No, not really.
Was
It was too
it like
dark.
a
I couldn't
curse,
really
or
see his
was it
face.
just-
Oh, I think she's crying.
Oh,
guys.
I'm gonna come
I
over
think Carter would
there,
stop and just like.
give her a pat.
I think he would pull Amber into a hug.
I'm
And then
going
be like,
to rebuttal
let's go
that.
back.
I'm going to rebuttal that. I'm going to say, we're here now. We've only got here. We go this far. Why should we go back now? Go back now when we could figure out where this leads and where it could be heading to.
We could figure it out.
Yeah, it could be
but
there.
Who
but
are we
what
going
other
to tell
chance?
if we're dead?
Where we won't be dead.
We'll
We'll be
figure that out
unconscious.
later. I would as much as I would love to know what's going on and know who that guy is and what's happening, I would rather us do it alive.
What did we come out here for, though?
We come out here to look at the greenhouse. We looked at the greenhouse. We
The
got more
greenhouse?
information. We can build off of that. If we go in there, there's a chance that we could all get killed, and I am not willing to take that chance.
Well, the clone figure's always gonna be in there. Probably, possibly the entire time. So no matter if we go now or go later, it's still gonna be in there either way.
But if we go later, we can at least go when we know more. We can know more spells, we can do more research. We are not equipped to handle him. He is, just based on the little bit I've seen, and the fact that he's in the forest by himself, he is a far more advanced wizard than any of us. We would not stand a chance.
In your vision, did he kill us, or did he just use some sort of spell on us?
I don't know.
Because
it seemed
right
like
now,
it was a curse, though, and you guys dropped like it was nothing. And when he did it to me, it faded to black, and I was like back at the edge of the forest. So my guess is yes, he did.
Okay. I think we should probably head back then.
You guys are a bunch of softies. Let's go.
Well,
no, I just walk off a little bit upset.
The thing is, I'm more worried about you because he's been into what are you again? A Ravenclaw?
Yeah,
Ravenclaw. Yeah, she's what she is.
He went into your Ravenclaw tower. He knows where you sleep.
Well, yeah, her, not the rest of us.
Oh, sorry.
That's concerning.
I would rather not think about it right now. Amber is going to, because Ryla, who's the one who is least convinced, has started walking back, Amber is going to turn around and start walking back in hopes that the others will follow.
Yeah, I'm gonna follow you. I mean, like
my thought process as Ryla is that we came out here all the way. We wanted to get some answers. We got the answers we needed. We know where it takes us. We're already out here in the first place. And then you want to stop.
Okay, here's my thing. I think I'm so torn, and I think Carter's torn because he wants to stay loyal to both people, both sides. And he's kind of like, I don't know what to do.
Is Ryla leaving or going into the forest?
I'm leaving, as the rest of them are probably not going to come with me. It'll be a one-man army.
So you're going into the forest.
Wait, are you going into the forest? I thought you were walking like back to Hogwarts. Wait.
Yeah, I was walking back.
All I'm saying now is you could convince Carter.
Okay, but
convince Carter? Okay.
What I'm trying to ask is Ryla going towards the forest or the castle?
The castle, because
Amber
and Augie doesn't want to go. But, we came out here, we snuck out here to already find answers. We found the answers. Yeah, I'm kind of upset because we came out here. We snuck out already. Yeah.
Okay.
Might as well go the full stretch at this point, yeah.
I got a little confused.
You're all good.
All right.
I think Carter would turn to her and be like, are you heading back? Or do you want to go in?
Yeah, we're heading back.
Okay.
Because I highly doubt that the other two will come with us if it's just me and you.
I mean, but the vision had all 4 of us in it.
Yes.
And if it's just us 2.
I mean, we could try. I mean, we could try it and see if we could have a different outcome.
Are you guys doing this in like earshot? I'm
Yeah,
assuming you are.
Yeah. I mean, you could try.
Amber is going to like step into the conversation. God, okay, I don't think it would go any better with just the 2 of you guys.
I mean, your vision did have all 4. And if all 4 of
you
you
guys are going in, I'm not
us,
going to let you go in without. I would go in with you guys. I'm not gonna let you just go on your own.
But then your vision might come true and it might happen.
But if you guys go in alone, then my vision might come true in the sense of only you guys die. Listen, I know that you want to go in there, and I am all for going in there at some point. But given what I just saw, I don't think tonight is the night to do that. Because I think it's going to end with at least someone, if not all of us, getting killed. And I don't want any of us to die.
Can we flip a coin?
Can we flip a coin for this?
Before you do that, all of you roll courage.
Okay.
Okay.
Inspire!
I've been having good courage rolls.
I haven't.
I don't even know how. I mean, if you want to use inspiration on yourself, Augie, you can. But I don't think now's the time to inspire
It's gonna
others.
be bad. Oh, sorry, I don't.
I
don't know how to roll.
10. That's better than I thought I would get.
Oh, Dylan.
Okay, not to fuck myself over, but should I have disadvantage on this right now?
If you'd
no,
like,
it is tonight. We will find this guy.
I mean, I feel like
I think you're really thrown off.
Out.
Yeah,
so
you
I
certainly.
Feel like it would make sense
Makes
that
sense.
I do.
Yep, go for it.
Not to fuck myself over further, but what the fuck is
do a
equal?
little bit.
Wait,
I don't know
okay, that should be a 6 because I accidentally put an equal sign instead of a minus. That's my bad.
Oh, you're fine. You're fine. All right, the group of you are all kind of standing around arguing or situating yourself, trying to figure out what to do. Because honestly, kind of shit situation. Augie, you're holding yourself pretty okay in this situation, considering. However, all of you see a bluish glow come out from the darkness. A tall figure.
From the woods?
No, just from the side of the woods, kind of like closer to like where Bend is in the woods. It is a cloaked figure heading towards you with a bluish glow.
Oh, shit.
You guys watch.
Carter would immediately draw his wand.
Amber's tweaking. Amber's fucking tweaking, bro. Amber sees a cloaked figure and is like, oh my god, it's happening!
You guys watch as this cloaked figure walks up to you. And as he gets closer, the cloak reveals very clearly it's Mr. Tendon. And he says, "Hey, how you doing out here? You're not supposed to be here." And he fucking like he walks up to all of you. He's like, "Yeah, where? Oh, you all are in my bad trouble now. Yeah, come here." And he starts like wrestling all of you.
On? Wait. Do we have our cloaks on right now?
No. Why would you have?
No, fuck.
I mean, I would have my cloak.
I have my cloak on.
You have your cloaks, but you don't have them over your hood or anything. Your head or anything.
You know what? Okay, is he approaching? Is he like approaching from a distance?
He's up on you.
Oh, fuck.
Can I just start fucking booking it?
You can, yeah.
Yeah, I'm going.
Everyone who wants to deck it from Mr. Tendon,
I want to do Fumos.
Hold on.
Fumos.
Fumos, hold on. Oh my god.
Carter gets snatched.
I'm laughing my ass off at like everyone's scrambling.
I feel like Amber is like tweaking so bad that she would start like trying to run before she even sees who he is. She's tweaking, bro. Also, is it agility? Is that what I'm rolling?
It's agility.
Yeah, agility.
Yes.
Did I get it? Am I able to book it?
17.
I'll tell you. Augie, you can roll Fubos. However, you get disadvantage because you are not taught that yet.
Oh, okay. Then no, I won't do that. I'll just
gonna
fucking
book
run.
it?
Yeah, I'm gonna fucking
I'm laughing at the image of like 4 to 11-year-olds just fucking decking it in all different directions. And this old fucking caregiver, like groundskeeper, is just like,
Stop right there, you criminal scum!
oh my god! Roll an agility, Augie.
Okay.
I can't wait to see how you take this.
I'll inspire myself to not get caught and do even more.
Tell me how you're inspiring yourself not to get caught.
I'm like, I've already run. We've gotten this far. I can get back. I mean,
Okay.
it's within 2 hours.
You get
got this. We got this.
God, I had to juke you guys out a little bit there. The fear.
No! Fucking wrong
Me
again.
as a person was fully like, I guarantee, like, I'm so sure it's not, but Amber is for sure like tweaking, bro. She just watched all of her friends die in a vision. She's like traumatized. I don't think Ryla, Augie, or Carter understand that. She just watched all of you guys die in front of her.
Dude,
Or
well, I mean,
She watched
we're
all of us
freaking
get like
out.
fucking demolished,
Unconscious.
and she's tweaking because she thinks it's the same cloaked figure. So she's like, "Go! I need to go! I need to go right now! I need to leave!"
I need to
It's gonna go
leave.
fast.
You all fucking deck it.
No, I don't. I get
No,
smashed.
you don't. Carter, you do fucking end up getting caught, but I'm gonna explain what happens.
Okay.
You all deck it in different directions. Amber, you were the first to start running. You don't even care if you get caught by anyone going like towards the castle at this point. You're in fight or flight. You're thinking, I'm gonna die if I don't get out of
You
here.
guys
I
hear-
need a teacher.
You guys hear Amber go, "Ah!" and then run.
The fact that cut out, I'm assuming it's screaming.
It was just like a very short, like, "Ah!"
You are fucking decking it easily. Augie, you scrambled for your wand, realized, oh shit, I don't actually know this spell, and decked it. You like stumbled over everyone and like decked it past Ryla, who is also running as fast as she can away from this incident.
If I'm faster than her, then I'm gonna like kind of drag her along with. I'm not leaving.
Well, it's fine. It's fine. Ryla's fine. She's keeping up, and she kind of stumbles with you, Augie, because I'm just gonna let you help her because I think it's funny. Ryla, you get grabbed as you almost like fumble on the ground of like the grounds, and Augie actually helps you escape.
Oh, thank God, thank you, Augie.
Let's fucking go! Let's go!
And then
+1 friendship point.
yeah, plus a friendship point towards Ryla, I assume. However, Carter, you try to run, and you hear, all of you do end up hearing him go, not Carter, but the groundskeeper, Mr. Tendenson, or Tendons. He goes, hey, what are you kids doing? And he starts trying to go after you. And Carter, you end up falling face first into the ground as you like tried to run and tripped on your cloak.
I like to imagine that he started running straight towards him. And then he just fell and he's like, this is the wrong direction to run.
Yep. And you get grabbed up by the scruff of your
Yeah, so honestly, I was gonna see if I could try to like use the Flipendio spell to help you, but I'm like, no, Amber would be too freaked. Like, she's not turning around. There's no way.
I mean, I could try.
Wait, my cat! Wait, my cat!
Oh, what are you gonna do? Mr. Tendon is holding you up by like the scruff of your cloak and like holding you to his face. He's like, what were you thinking going out here? You're gonna get yourself killed.
Are we still nearby? Like, or are we
You
are still
gone?
nearby.
No, you guys are
We're
like
fucking booked it. We're
you
gone.
booked it.
No.
If you are booking, I asked you if you're booking it. You're booking it, and you guys
I was
said-
booking it. I was gonna see if I
Carter.
could help. Sorry, Carter, I can't
Use
help you.
Flipendo. Use Flipendo. Get the fuck out of there.
What are you doing,
Who
Carter?
knows? Smoke bomb his ass.
Sick your cat on him!
Can I? Ooh, can I?
You can use fuel
Is he like wearing anything, or does he have anything on him?
Well, he's not naked.
Well, yeah. But does he have like?
This is
Does
a
he have like
naked
maybe like
groundskeeper.
like
I
like
think
a
that is
locket,
scarier.
or like is he wearing like a watch?
No, because it's 1890. But he is wearing like a cloak. I don't like. What are you asking? Is he wearing jewelry?
I want to try and use Lapifors to turn something into it turns small objects into small creatures. So can I turn an object into like bees?
I will say too, watches were not officially a thing, but they pretty much were, because they, especially for soldiers, they manufactured little wristlets that had the time on them.
He
So they
probably
could
has
keep
like
track
a
of
pocket
it.
watch, though, right?
I am gonna say this man is a poor groundskeeper in the magical world, where some things are more like more advanced, but other things are not. He has a pocket watch, if anything.
Valid.
Can I turn his pocket watch into bees?
You could certainly try. It's gonna be a DC of 12.
40,000
do on craft.
bees.
2 on craft and
Okay, so 1d12?
no. What?
Is that what it is?
No.
What do I roll?
You're
Smoke
rolling a
him!
D20.
Smoke him! Sorry.
D20 plus
Plus
1 craft.
1 craft, and then if you have anything with transfiguration, you can add it.
Nope. Whoa! Good roll.
15. Good roll. You need to tell me. You need to like say the word. You can't just
Wait,
say you
what
did it.
Oh, again. What did I just cast? Lapifors! And then I cast it into... Let's do flies, so that I don't get caught in the crosshairs.
You cast it, and they turn into like a swarm of flies out of his pocket. I'm gonna roll for him. Own little courage check. Oh.
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 Yeah, he drops you and starts flailing around
Oh!
as flies start swarming his face. And you just hear him go, what is that? And he like falls onto his ass and knocks over the lantern.
This poor man.
And- Yeah, seriously. As Carter, you get another agility check to try and get the fuck out of here.
God, he's just
Yay!
doing his job,
Don't
guys.
fumble this one, Carter. Do not fumble this one.
He's just doing his job.
Okay,
Smoke bomb
I'm
him. Smoke bomb him.
good. I'm good.
Yeah, you duck it out of there. You scramble from the ground and run back towards the castle. I'm just gonna say, genuinely, all of you make it back to your
Oh my
respective
God, thank
common
God.
rooms without any
Okay.
genuine hassle. I think if you did run past a teacher or something, the fact that you were teching it from a direction made them go in the direction you were running in, rather than going to you.
Little did they know, they're just going towards the groundskeeper flailing right on the outside of the Forbidden Forest with flies swarming him.
Oh my god, that's genuinely so funny.
Seriously, this
I
poor
just love the
groundskeeper, guys,
impression
he's
time
literally
this does
just
the
doing his
groundskeeper. It's
job,
actually
and we're
so
just
funny.
fucking him. Absolutely. This poor
Oh,
man.
Doing
God.
his job and gets a face full of bees or flies.
Us at 11-year-olds just pulling these spells out of our asses,
Hey, that's
bullying
what we're
this
in
poor
school for.
groundskeeper.
That is what you're in
Justice for
school
this
for.
man. Justice for this man.
Mr. Tendon is gonna remember that. You guys all get a butterfly effect. Mr. Tendon will remember this. Good lord, that poor man. He saw all of your faces, by the way. Like I don't.
The
I'm well aware.
Does he know our names?
Don't care.
He doesn't know who we are.
Why the fuck do you? He would not know who you are, but if he sees you, he's gonna be like, "You troublemaker."
Tons of bitches.
You are the one that got me a face full of bees.
Yeah, fucking no, not even bees. Just
he's a groundskeeper. He's gonna chop down a beehive and put it in our beds.
You guys make it back to your common rooms respectfully, and as you get back, I'm going to tell you each kind of what happened because I do have events for a few of you because you kind of fucked yourselves. Amber, we're going down the list.
This is true.
You take it into the Ravenclaw Tower and up the steps. You run into through the door, and you get in, and you come face to face with the Ravenclaw prefect, who kind of looks to you and kind of lets out a chuckle, and he crosses his arms and he says, "Did you have fun?"
Amber's lip quivers and she starts crying.
Oh.
After all you've been through, you start crying now.
Oh, you see him kind of sigh and walk towards you and kind of put a hand on the back of your on kind of the nape of your neck and your back, and he says, "All right, let's get you to bed. I won't do any marks or anything like that. Come along now."
She just
follows. What a G!
She lets him
what a G!
Guide her back to the bed. That's
He leads you back. He actually your friends are asleep. He actually just kind of tucks you in. You see him put his finger out for your bird, and she kind of moves to him, and he moves her onto her perch very easily. And he kind of puts out the light next to your thing, and he says, "Good night, Appleby," and he shuts the door behind him as he leaves.
Yep.
All right.
Doesn't know how to get out of trouble. Cry. Be traumatized.
Be traumatized. Augie, you get back to the fat lady. Within moments, you hear the door, the painting open before she can notice you, and you sneak in pretty easily. And as you get in, you notice Amber's brother kind of looking down at you, holding Miss Wolf, who meows very gruffly at you, and then just kind of moves to you, and he kind of chuckles and he says, "All right, I'm going to bed. I'm tired as hell."
Wait! Before you go to bed, tomorrow morning you might want to talk to your sister. She, I don't know. She saw something.
What happened to my sister?
I don't know. She said she's good at she had a vision, and it was a really bad one.
What? Well, you can't just tell me that, and you got to tell me what happened to my sister. You can't just leave me hanging until morning.
Okay. Well, let's walk and talk, and I'll tell him. I'll tell him everything that happened.
Tell him. God.
Yeah, man. I spill the beans. He's a G. Right. He's a G, man.
You tell her brother what happened to her, and he kind of pats you on the back and goes to bed. And you are left to go to bed on your own.
Okay.
Carter, you get to the Hufflepuff common room. You get there pretty easily. You get through everything pretty easily. Your cat is pretty pissed off at you right now.
Yeah, that's fair.
You've been jostling her around this entire time, and she is not happy about that.
I'd give her a treat.
Yep. Give him a treat.
Damn right.
I'd give him a treat and be like, "It's okay. It's okay."
The thing eats it, but is still glaring at you.
Oh.
Cat is not happy. Cat is not.
I'd cast Lumos and have it a little lighter, a little.
Oh, are you doing you playing with her?
The laser, yeah.
Oh my god.
FYI, for those who don't know, it is very unhealthy for you to do this to dogs or cats. But
oops.
You don't know.
Why?
And they love it.
It's 1800s. Let me live.
Yeah, it's 1800s. It's fine. You probably won't do this that often. You play with her. She loves it. She does seem to be happy afterwards.
Good boy.
Yes. Ryla, you get back to the common room. No one's awake at this point. The person at the piano seems to have left. And you get to your dorm. Do you want to do anything with the plant? Or are you leaving it in your pocket?
I'll keep it in my pocket until the morning to show my third-year friends.
Okay. Alrighty. You do that. I assume you get into bed and get situated.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty.
Hope I don't wake up my roommate again. For the second time.
Do that.
Whoopsie. Whoopsie. I can just, come away out of it again. We're in a dream.
The dream is crazy. Alright. And that's where we leave it, y'all. Our doc session. I was trying to get it over with. Within a good amount of time this time. But yeah.
We kept making it longer.
Yeah.
It's okay.
We all have ADHD,
we kept making it longer by our healing.
Everyone has ADHD here. I don't mind.
Hey, should I have it? I'm not diagnosed with it. You can't be saying that.
I don't know. You feel like you give the energy of undiagnosed ADHD.
Yeah, no, Dylan and Fifi both told me I do.
Do we want to say bye to stream now?
We do. Bye-bye,
Yeah.
stream.
Bye, stream.
Bye, stream.